Live? Let's see. I think I'm live. Yeehaw. I think I'm live. Okay. Yep, I'm definitely live. All right. Tweet. What's up, chat? Wait, let me get my blanket. It's cold. Probably because I have my fan on. We have an exciting stream today. Oh, wait. We have an exciting stream today. Today, we plan on... Let me get it up. We plan on watching 4 videos. 4. And this is my first ever stream. And I'm very excited. So we're going to get straight into it at the end of it all. At the end of the videos we're going to watch, we're going to play a game. I haven't really decided what game yet, but we will play a game. So I have all 4 videos put up right here. Let's just get straight into it. First, let me... Alright. Let's switch back here. Alright. First video you're going to be watching. If I get my mouse to work here. Okay. We are good. First video is 2026 Will Heal Us by Tommy NFG. So, let's see what this is about. If I'm being totally honest, I feel like 2025 was such a horrible year that 2026 is going to be like the savior. Because these last years of 2020 have just been so horrible that I feel like 2026 is the year we need to just let us re-enter society as normal human beings. Let's go.
The 2020s so far have been a bit rough, to say the least. Soon we're gonna be 6 years into this decade, and a lot of people are saying there hasn't been an it year for us. And I speak for all human beings on Earth when I say 2025 was not that it year.
No, actually, bro. 2025, I don't know what it was. I think... Dude, it's just... So many things were happening. 2025 was just like... It went by so fast, but also it was just like... I don't even really know what specifically it was that made it so, like, bad. But it was like... There's just so much going on with such a little time. Like, I feel like it just went by like that. And then... As soon as it was over, everyone was, like, all tired and all, like, down. I mean, I think, dude, if 2026 doesn't, like, awaken us, I don't know what will.
It's hard to find a single soul that was even positive on the internet this year. And I may be a part of that hating, sure, but I blame everyone else for that. The internet made me negative this year and turned me into a villain. It seems at any moment this year, was prepared to fight in the street and get ready for war. And by I mean the president of the United States invading a country for oil.
I think you're going to find that there's a very receptive ear to doing exactly what they're doing, taking out those boats. And very soon we're going to start doing it on land too.
I'm not really that much into politics, but I do know that these last like 5 years, it's kind of just been all about that, all about Trump, Biden, all those kind of people, and I don't really stay on top of trying to understand what any of this means. I have somewhat knowledge of it, but I just, don't dig too much into it, but the economy.
Venezuela. How about we're buying oil from Venezuela? When I left, Venezuela was ready to collapse. We would have taken it over. We would have gotten all that oil. It would have been right next door.
If we look back at when I talk about the 8 years of the past, that 2016, obviously for Gen Z, was a mix of
one of the best years of my lifetime. I mean, like, dude, like 2016 for gaming for me was so peak. Like, I mean, it literally shows us here. We got Geometry Dash, Slither.io. I didn't play much Pokemon Go, or really any Pokemon game. But dude, the Nintendo 3DS, I was like, what?
Of
2017 10 or something? Oh wait, I was like probably 10. Yeah. Dude, that was such a peak year. And I don't know, I've been reading on the internet, people are saying that 2026 will be the new 2016, which I hope that's true, bro.
In 2018, great music was coming out, great movies were coming out, things were actually affordable.
I was 5 years old, alright, bro.
For the 2000s, you had 2007 for the millennials, mainly with the same things Gen Z had for 2016. It's a damn shame. I should have bought a house back in 2007 instead of being a dumbass kid. The boomers were right. I wasn't working hard enough as a 4-year-old back then. So now I have to pay the sins of being lazy and spending $1 million for a shack of a house. So currently, we're still looking for that it year of the 2020s, and we may have to look no further because 2026 may be the one to save us. As a matter of fact, if you're broke now, then lock in and don't be by next year. Find a job and do the horror of working because we're getting so much content next year. And of course, we gotta start off with none other than GTA 6.
Don't get me started on GTA 6, bro. GTA 6, I feel like they're just gonna delay it again. I mean, like, it's Rockstar. Like, dude, they have delayed this game 3 times, and then they say they're gonna release it, like, 3 years after they did GTA 5, and then many years go by, there's no more news about GTA 6, and then in 2023 they made the trailer for it, and then they said 2024 it's gonna release. Then another trailer went by, and then I was like, oh, sorry, 2026, it got delayed again, and then they said it got delayed to November. Like, it's just Rockstar really just can get away with this kind of stuff, and I just feel like if it doesn't come out, if it gets delayed again, I feel like people are just gonna raid Rockstar. Like, I just think they're gonna boycott everything in Grand Theft Auto, because if it doesn't release again, people are gonna be pissed, bro.
In the moment GTA 6 drops, I'll let you know right now,
nothing else will matter to people in life.
Jobs are gonna go unmanned for weeks on end. Babies globally will starve from fathers not feeding them. Scratch that. I'm acting like dads even take care of their kids. It's GTA 6 though, so mothers as well will probably neglect their babies. It's not to pass y'all, alright? Women play games too now, so the baby starving will be an equality effort. My prediction is for at least the first couple of days it's out, certain establishments will have problems with employees not showing up.
Actually, I feel like people just won't show up to work anymore. Like, as soon as GTA 6 drops, I think for like a solid week or like a couple, 3 days, no one's gonna go to work, no one's gonna go to school, everyone's just kind of hibernate in their rooms just playing GTA 6. And that's just because of how hype the game has been. I don't know why they wouldn't. That's what I want to do. Like, bro, what is the most anticipated games? What are the most anticipated games of Oh, Wolverine, Lego Batman. I can't tell what that is. Oh yeah, Requiem already came out. That's dude, this game has been that game's not happening. Lego Batman, 007, that already came out. Yeah, bro, like, there are genuinely, like, great games that are supposed to be coming out soon, but I don't think any of them could beat GTA 6, and I'm gonna say this forever. I think that, with the next Game Awards that's gonna happen in, I think, December, since if GTA 6 comes out in November, if it gets nominated for Game of the Year, it's going to win. But if it doesn't and Wolverine gets nominated, Wolverine's going to be a clear winner. Just going to get that out of the way.
People are smart. They will save up their sick days or pay time off to make sure they can play it. And technically, they wouldn't be wrong in using those days off, which bosses will not be happy with. This is a game that's been 8 years in the making. People were making fake unboxing videos of it back in 2016.
Oh, God, there it is.
Okay, buddy. All right. I feel like he could have sold it a little bit more if it said, like, actually PS5, not PS4. I mean, this was 2017. Was that when PS5 was? I don't know. Dude, that was the... But I'm not gonna lie, those videos were, like, entertaining. Like, around 2017, when there was just nothing to watch, like, when you just watch unboxing and stuff, they were also so, like, believable. Like, we actually fell for this stuff. Like, look at this. That does not look accurate whatsoever. And like, if we look at GTA 6 now, dude, it would explode the PS4. It would just explode.
There it is, people. There. Oh my God.
With it, you're gonna have a new wave of content creators become big off it. Shameless plug. Hopefully that's my gaming channel, by the way. Make sure y'all sub. Which then will create even more great content for the year. Same thing happened with GTA 5. Like, so many channels we grew up with got big off it. It's one of the reasons the Sidemen started to blow up. Them playing GTA 5 together. And we didn't even talk about how good the story's gonna be. First, you're gonna have 2 different people you can play from. Which I know is one less than GTA 5, but f that, because you got Lucius Finance you can play as. Or Jason, who you can mog everyone as. Meaning you got 2 options. You do the cracking or get cracked yourself. Also, GTA 6 Online is gonna be so generational.
When does GTA 6 Online drop? Is that like... I don't think GTA 5 Online came out when GTA 5 story dropped, right? I don't think so. I'll look at that later.
They'll be able to go in different types of servers. They'll have YouTuber servers or streamer servers, as well as roleplay servers for people who specifically like one thing. The amount of beefs and gangs that are going to be in these servers is going to be off the charts. Also, you know, those GTA 6 playlist nights with the homies is the type of stuff you'll be telling your kids. Doing that in GTA 5 with my friends during quarantine saved my mental health. And they'll definitely have way more options of games to pick and better ways for players to make it. The system for it was made over 10 years ago, so with 2026 tech, it'll be like the first iPhone versus the newest one. It shouldn't compare. We're also gonna have a map that's double the size.
Whoa! Is that like literally just the full, is that Florida, dude? Yeah, that's literally just the full state of Florida. Like, this could be like a small city. And then you just give us a full state? Is this like leaked? Is this like official? Well, let me put away
of the last map.
Dude. Like, what? I can't, bro. I can't. Like, that's crazy to me. Dude, GTA 6, if it does not, like, if it isn't good, dude, I don't know how GTA 6 could not be good. But if it, like, somehow isn't good, we explode Rockstar. We go on a heist, like in GTA 5, and we start placing bombs all across their buildings. And we destroy them.
With new different types of transportation that we haven't gotten. Hopefully no more Oppressor MK2s. Knowing Rockstar, they'll add a version of it that's even worse than the last one. With all this time waiting, the anti-cheat better be ironclad. I'm talking, if someone gets caught cheating, they get executed publicly in front of Rockstar HQ. Cheaters ruined the last GTA Online, so I'd be damned if they do it again. That's the majority of GTA 6, but if—
Well, no, I feel like somehow they're gonna find a way to pass through GTA 6. Like, no matter how big the game is, I know for a fact there's gonna be cheaters finding a way to get into the games and like affecting it with their flying cars and flying polar bears or whatever they put into the game that makes it cheating. Like, they're gonna make their thumbnail being like 5 ways to get an MK7 assault rifle, like, dude. But that's what makes it fun. That's what gets popularity for GTA games. Because I remember when I was scrolling, because I actually just started playing GTA 5, but when I started playing GTA 5 and I played online before that, there were so many people with those flying motorcycles with rocket launchers that were just exploding cars all over the place. And I would watch a video on how you get that. And dude, they have to like do this whole like fucking plug-in multitasking stuff, dude. It's so confusing. How do you... What?
If you thought games were done, you'd be wrong. Marvel's releasing Wolverine.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Peak. I already talked about it before, but this... I'm not that huge of a Wolverine fan, but dude, this is like my most anticipated game of the year, dude. This was I mean, how many times has this been like we've been waiting for like official trailer for so long, and when it finally released, I think
the trailer already looks peak.
Yeah, exactly. Like, dude, the trailer for this was so crazy.
I'm not even a big Wolverine fan like that, but I'll definitely cop it. It's also
Genuinely.
graphics, so no ass censoring. You can completely destroy someone's guts in 4K 60 FPS. That might have sounded a little off. Subnautica 2 is releasing. Pretty fun game. If you haven't played it, you're someone who explores the ocean in a submarine and tracks down creatures. A big complaint with the first one that people had is that it wasn't multiplayer until now. Subnautica 2 is gonna have co-op with up to 4 people, so
dude, I've watched videos on Subnautica. I've never played it, but I heard it's good. But I didn't even know that they were making a second one. I'll probably check out the second one. But dude, that's I heard that Subnautica is like this scary underwater game, and like you can get jump scared by like sharks and demons in the water and stuff like that while you're trying to collect for materials. And I find that so funny because it's like imagine you're just like looking for rocks. And then all of a sudden, oh shit! It's like, dude, did y'all see that one Queso clip where he's like, you know what's funny? I haven't seen any sharks in this area, and he turns around, shark. Is my camera okay? I feel like I would like move this around a whole lot. I think we're good. Hold on, let me check. Let me check. Okay, we're pretty good. Okay.
You and the whole gang can play it together. 007 First Light is releasing, which is a James Bond spin-off game, and everyone loves a little spy game action. You're gonna have different types of ways you can assassinate people, and you can drive in it for the first time. Being able to hack through the car and doing whatever type of gizmo thing spy movies have in cars. A couple other games. Resident Evil is getting a new game. Gears of War is getting a new game. Fable is getting a new game. There may be some more games I'm missing, but if we're being honest, GTA 6 overrides all these by 10x. While all these are coming out, we're of course gonna have the biggest worldwide sporting event, the World Cup of 2026. And good news is, for any lazy Americans who can—
World Cup. I don't know much of soccer or football, whatever you want to call it. I mean, I don't know. I mean, dude, the World Cup is so huge now. Like, I mean, I know it's always been huge, but like, dude, I feel like this year it just got even crazier. And who's even playing it? Like, I don't know too much about football or soccer, football, like whatever you want to call it.
Can't get off the couch to get a new passport. We got home advantage, so you can drive that F-150 with a 3-patty burger in your right hand straight down to the stadium. You're gonna see Americans who shit on soccer all the time pulling up just cause it's here. And since people around the world already come to the World Cup, it's predicted to be the biggest and most visited one ever. Compared to Qatar, we got so much land and places visitors can stay at. This is all assuming though if we can get tickets for it. A nosebleed is gonna be going for like 5 bands here. Scalpers may be the ones to ruin the event, but I'll keep my hopes up. We're also starting off great because Israel got eliminated in the qualifiers. And in 2 of their games, they scored 0 points on who they were against. Unfortunately, this time, the win was not promised 3,000.
I mean, that's better than me, bro. When I was playing soccer when I was a little bit littler, when I was in soccer, I totally just, I was being a dumbass and I kicked the ball into the other goal. I put it in my goal, and the other team got a point, and I think I did that like twice. Dude, it's not because I was like, I might have just been a dumbass. I don't know. I don't think I was being a. Let's play.
Years ago for them. That card no longer works, and they'll have to get their wins by skill from now on. All the matches are being hosted in major cities in America, like LA, Seattle, New York, Boston, Miami. For some reason, though, you have a couple of games held in Kansas City.
I was about to say, I saw that, I was like, wait, what? Dude, out of all the places, like, let me go back. They have Boston, New York, Miami, Houston, San Francisco, and they have all these huge, big, like, cities. And then you scroll down and you see
cities in America like LA, Seattle, New York, Boston, Miami. For some reason, though, you have a couple of games held in Kansas
City. No, that's like, isn't that just like literally cornfields though? I mean, I grew up in Midwestern cities my entire life, and Kansas City is it's not that big. So you're gonna hold a football game in the great cornfields of Kansas City. Got it.
City? What billionaire in Missouri paid for this shit? It was almost perfect. Ain't no one coming from around the world to the US thinking about visiting Missouri. I wouldn't be surprised if people around the world haven't heard what Missouri is. I'm worried they wouldn't even feel comfortable being there. You know they're getting all types of slurs ripped at them for being there. The games in Canada are gonna be in Vancouver and Toronto. The games in Mexico are gonna be in Mexico City, Guadalajara, and Monterrey. The amount of creators and celebs there is probably gonna be the most the World Cup has ever seen. Speed of my prediction is gonna be a celebrity there. I'm talking crowds you wouldn't believe. He's already bigger globally than he is in the States.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna be out there interviewing Ronaldo and all the soccer players. You know too, the crowds here are gonna be wild. People are gonna be fighting the opposition team, jumping the barriers. Countries with conflicts with each other are gonna have the crowds beefing. I didn't mention, but this isn't gonna be big just because of the amount of games. It's also 16 more teams than the last one, with the amount of matches going from 64 to 104. Seeing the political climate now, there is a real possibility of countries matching up with each other that hate each other. Can you imagine America versus Canada? We haven't had the best relationship this year. Both countries are going to be throwing up the sets to each other. France versus Senegal. I know Senegal.
But I feel like. Do I bring up Greenland? No, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Also, I don't think they even have a team. So I highly doubt it. But maybe France, Russia. I feel like that'd be worse than Canada. I mean, we're next door neighbors to them. Like, sure, we have had a bit of beef this year, but like, so what?
But this would be crazy because of France's colonial history with it. If Senegal won it, they would never live that down. Now we can move on to movies and TV shows because, man, this about to hit. Marvel's about to cook this year with Spider-Man and Avengers Doomsday releasing.
Okay.
Something Marvel can never go wrong with is a new Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, let me rant for a second here. I think the new Spider-Man movie will do amazing. I think Avengers Doomsday will be a divided kind of thing. Let me spit here. So Spider-Man, brand new day. I think this will be heat. Just because of everyone that's getting revealed. I mean, they got Tom Holland. They have I forgot who the Scorpion is probably a villain. Tombstone. I don't know. I heard some leaks about Mr. Negative. Punisher and Hulk's in it. I mean, it's a stacked list. And it's more of a grounded. Also, I heard that Tom Holland is looking at the fans, bringing in ideas to like the directors of what they should do and writers. And that's just stuff already because we're going to get more of a grounded level Spider-Man movie. So I doubt it'll be bad. Like, I doubt it will. Now, with Avengers Doomsday, though. Let me do something here. We are going to be having Robert Downey Jr., which I bet everyone's heard about, playing him. and people are like divided on if they like it or not. Because for me, I see it works because it's like, oh yeah, because he's from a different universe. The Tony Stark from a different universe, or a different Victor Von Doom that has the face of Tony Stark. Like, I can understand that. But at the same time, people think it's stupid because they're reusing same actors, which I can understand. Which makes sense. But like, look at this cast. Look at this cast. We got Victor Von Doom, Reed Richards, Thor, Sue Storm, Sam, Ben Grimm. We have Simu Liu as Shang-Chi. We have Loki, M'Baku, Robert Reynolds, X-Men. We have Fantastic Four. We have Thunderbolts. We have Ant-Man. We have Chris Evans returning, which I actually saw the trailer for that in theaters. Not to brag on you guys. Hank McCoy. Do I remember who that is? Not really. We have I think that's isn't that Beast? I don't know. And we got Neymar, Namora, all that cool stuff. And this movie is probably going to be the like most hyped thing ever, and then I feel like it's just gonna not be as good as people are hyping it up to be. I think it'll be good, but I do see that it'll be probably really divided. Like, I feel like they're just throwing in so many characters, so many people in, and I just feel like it'll be like this whole big thing. I just don't know how they're gonna be able to put that into one movie alongside Secret Wars that's coming out too in 2027. I don't know how they're gonna do that with like the entire Marvel cast in one movie. Like, it seems impossible.
And the fact the whole universe is reset is gonna give so many opportunities. There's already a lot of predictions on who the villain might be and what twists may come up. The Punisher and the Hulk are already confirmed in it. There's also predictions that Scorpion might be the villain. Tombstone is confirmed in it too. And since Zendaya's chopped ass finally isn't in the timeline anymore. That's a joke, by the way, guys. Calm down. Sadie Sink is confirmed in the cast, and although it's not fully confirmed now, everyone's assuming she's the new Mary Jane. Tom Holland, we all understand this is what you're gonna make. I'm saying that like he didn't just get married to Zendaya in real life, which is good because that means I got a chance, right guys? We're around the same age, so it makes sense. And Avengers Doomsday, I don't gotta watch it yet. Doctor Doom as a villain will be peak. I'm not a big comic book fan, so I haven't seen or read much of him as a villain.
Yeah, like me too. Like, I don't know much about Doctor Doom, but I like the concept. I think Doctor Doom as a villain is cool. I like the idea that he stole Franklin and all that stuff. Like, I'm a huge Marvel fan. But, I don't know. I just feel like they're I feel like they're going to be putting too much on, and it's going to, like, overweigh the movie, if that makes sense.
But who needs that when TikTok edits already show me how much war this has? The fit alone shows me he won't be f***ing around. And since this is two movies connected, it's rumored to be an Infinity War type of ending movie to lead to Secret Wars. People were walking out that movie theater crying, so potentially expect that with this. We also got Toy Story 5 coming out. I know a lot of people...
Toy Story 5. They should have just ended that shit at Toy Story 3. And I will say that till the day I die. I mean, like, it's a cool... Like, Toy Story 4 was cool. Like, I thought it was good. Toy Story 5, whatever. But, like, dude, why are you making 5 of these? And I bet they're going to continue making a full-on franchise. Like, dude, make a trilogy. Just stick with the trilogy. Like, the third was the best out of the 3, in my opinion. The first is really good. The second's really good. Like, you made 3 bangers, and the 4th one was, like, the lowest of all the 3. Or all the 4. But, like, I think that they should have stayed it with 3, and then ended it there. Because that's when... Spoilers if you haven't seen Toy Story 3. But that's literally when Andy says goodbye and gives his toys away. That's when he goes to college. Like, all 3 of those movies are building up to that point. So, like, why are you continuing a series that has already ended? Like, what? Like, you're basically just making a... You're basically just redoing what you already did with Bonnie. And it makes no sense. It makes no sense whatsoever. So just stick with the 30 movies and then bang, bam, boom. And there, okay? And there.
People didn't like 4 and shit on it. But the...
Oops. Sorry about that. I forgot to hit my...
concept for this one makes me have higher hopes. The whole plot is the toys fighting for children's attention after they got taken over by iPads. With this evil looking iPad or lily pad ready to destroy them, this character has potential to be the Lotso of Toy Story villains. Only thing we can hope is the story's written good. So far, it sounds like a good concept. And some more childhood nostalgia, Shrek 5 is coming out. I'm less sure about this one, and looking at the character designs,
Why they massacre my boy?
him and Donkey look like if I told ChatGPT to generate what it thinks Shrek and Donkey look like. I know they have
Shrek 5. I think it'll be fine. Like, it probably won't be as good as the others just because the animation quality is like, what did they do to Donkey? Like, bro, come on, that's not what Donkey looks like. But, like, I guess it's fine, like, whatever. Like, it'll be like an okay movie, like, oh, you see it once, or like, oh, it's good, whatever. I mean, I probably won't watch it again. I bet kids will love it. Like, younger kids will probably feel like, oh yeah, this is fucking awesome. But me, not so much.
Have to upgrade the character designs for modern times. It just looks off. The Super Mario Galaxy movie should recover from this potential.
Where do I begin on how peak this will be? Holy crap. Where do I begin? Where do I begin? First off, I just want to say, I am the hugest Mario fan. I have been, or biggest, whatever you want to say. I don't care. Grammar's a monstrosity to me. But, dude. Mario, huge Mario fan. I will glaze him to the end of time. I literally have a Mario controller up here with me. Mario is just the GOAT of gaming, the Mr. Video Game himself. Last movie was peak. The Galaxy games are peak, even though I've only played like 10 minutes of both, but from what I hear, they're peak. And, I've seen both the trailers that came up for this. I freaked out when I saw the title reveal. It just, dude, Yoshi is adorable. Dude, I cannot go over the hype for this game, the potential this movie has, and I'm so excited.
Loss. The visuals are gonna look so insane and mind-boggling. Super Mario Galaxy off purely aesthetic just feels nice. If you watch gameplay of it now with HD graphics, it holds up so good. Me personally, I like it better than the Super Mario Odyssey aesthetic. The Michael Jackson biopic is releasing. I'm gonna be in theaters dressed like Michael, staring at the screen just like this.
You, just you, building your app on base 44.
Dude, Michael, I think that'll be good. I love Michael Jackson. Like, I love his music. But, even though, you know, like, rest in peace, Michael Jackson. But, I'm excited for this movie. I forgot. I swear. Let me see something really quick. Let me see. Because I heard something about that it's, like, his nephew is playing it or something. Yeah. Okay, it looks like it is. So, yes, Jafar Jackson, Michael Jackson's nephew, is playing Michael Jackson. That's just so peak, bro. Like, don't mind the misspellation here. Dude, that's literally, like, amazing. I don't know how they could mess that up. I don't. I don't see a way that they could. And, it's just, he looks great in the movie. He looks good in the movie. Like, that's really all it takes. Like, all it takes is for you to just have a good, like, I don't know how you could fail, as long as you look like him, and you can dance like him. I mean, I think you're pretty much all set, really. And, I don't know, I'm excited to see what they do with it, but it already looks good.
They did their thing with picking Jafar Jackson because the way he transitioned from Thriller Michael to Bad Michael was perfect. And it's gonna include all of Michael Jackson's eras if they don't split it up, hopefully. Which means the movie could be 3.5 hours. In that 3.5 hours, I'm enjoying every bit of it. It's gonna be showing how he made some of his most famous.
Good. Honestly, I think they need to make it like a full-on documentary kind of movie because I just think we need to honor Michael in some sort of way with this because of how huge he was, or kind of still is. So I think making it 3 hours is good. I think 3 hours is a little long for a movie, and it might not be that huge, but still, it's gonna be enjoyable.
Songs and apparently business dealings he did. And if you know how much Michael got over by the music industry, it's gonna have some juicy drama. Hey, all I'm saying is, as soon as he started requesting rights to his music, to the media, he was in the same lane as the Diddler and the worst predator to exist. Some notable mentions for movies releasing as well. Dune Part 3, Hunger Games, Son.
Never seen any Dune movies, but I plan on seeing them. I heard they're good. Timothée Chalamet is a solid actor, and I heard Zendaya's in it. So, and the Hunger Games. I read the book. I think that's really all I need. I don't need to read or watch anything else.
Rise on the Reaping, Moana live action, Mortal Kombat 2, Supergirl, The Odyssey. I probably missed some.
I mean, this is a solid list here. Street Fighter. Street Fighter is going to be tough. Mandalorian Grogu. I don't know. It should be good. I don't know. Project Hail Mary. Bro, Project Hail Mary. I don't know how that could not be good. Project Hail Mary. Yeah.
That should be good enough with everyone, though. And we'll end it off with the TV shows coming out. The Boys is having its final season come out. And according to the cast and directors, it's gonna be the most graphic one. If you've watched The Boys, you know how insane that is. There is scenes of people getting ripped in half on the show. I'm scared how much further they're gonna take it. They're also not hiding who they're mimicking because... Take a wild guess of who this may be alluding to. With the poster, you can get at it already. Homelander's definitely gonna do the sickest he's ever done. It's good they're wrapping it up like this and not...
Yeah, probably. Wait a minute. Is that? Oh, nobody. I think... I've never seen The Boys. I plan on watching The Boys. But, I heard it's good. I think... I remember seeing that one scene of when he had that, like, vision and he just killed people with his lasers. I was like, oh my god. Dude, Homelander is gonna go wild. I bet this is pretty exciting. I don't know. I don't see too much of the hype for this, but, maybe it's good. I don't know.
Not extending it because popularity. They could easily go for a couple more seasons and have people watching. In the long term, it would ruin how cohesive the show is.
That looked like Sam.
Go for a couple more seasons and have people...
Sam Winchester. And that's Dean. Oh, okay. So who the actors are those? I don't know who those actors are. I forgot their names. Wait, hold up. Jared Padalecki. Yeah, to be fair, I've also never really seen Supernatural. I've only seen full clips of it on the internet. Also on my watch list, along with dude, I saw that one scene where Dean, Sam was like talking to Dean, and he was like, I've seen everything. I've seen everything, Dean. I've seen everything. And then he catches the hot sauce from that one girl. I don't know. I haven't seen much of it, but who plays Dean? Jensen Ackles. Hopefully I said that right. I bet I did. But yeah, no, that's totally him.
people watching. In the long term, it would ruin how cohesive the show is and make it kind of bad towards the end. Invincible season 4 is coming out. They've been cooking a lot more than I thought they could after watching the first season. The problem with all these Amazon Prime Video shows is now you gotta pay to get the ads off. They get us every time because I am watching this with no ads. On another website that's name shall not be disclosed and is totally legal to watch on. The second season of the One Piece live action is coming out. I'm
not much of an anime fan, no matter if it's live action or not. I'm not much of an anime person. I mean, maybe Dragon Ball Z, even though I've barely watched any of it. I've only watched clips, again, with, like, everything I watch has to come from clips. But I've never been an anime fan. One Piece, maybe it's good, whatever. If you like One Piece, you like One Piece. I'm not that guy. I do know the characters. I know Luffy, that one bear person. Dude, I bet... Dude, people are gonna be so bad at me. I don't know. Just... One Piece characters. One Piece, they're looking for treasure. You know, that kind of stuff.
surprised because I did not know they would take it this far. It was loved so much, though, that it got greenlit for a second season. Dexter is also coming back with a new TV show.
Also haven't watched Dexter, but also I plan on watching. I also know pretty much most of the characters. I know Dexter's the Bay Harbor... is the Bay Harbor Butcher, and also, spoilers if you haven't seen Dexter. Also know the ice truck killer, the Trinity killer, the Doomsday killer, all those people. I've literally been spoiled because of the stupid clips I see online, but you know, it's whatever.
Daredevil Born Again is getting a second season. As well as something a little smaller, Blade Runner is getting its own show. You guys know that one audio. You look lonely. I could fix that. Yeah, that thing. So far,
Blade Runner. I've heard of Blade Runner. I haven't watched that yet. But if it's good, maybe I'll check it out. Let me know if it's good, because I might check that out.
The visuals look good. That was the main reason people liked the 2017 version. To end it off, a couple of more shows that are releasing. A Knife of the Seven Kingdoms, aka a Game of Thrones prequel. Fallout Season 2. Euphoria Season...
Should be tough. Fallout. I don't know about... I haven't seen Fallout either. I played a bit of the games, though. But, I'll watch it. Maybe it'll be good. Euphoria. I don't even know much about Euphoria. I don't know much about that. Is it good? Is Euphoria good? I don't know. It doesn't look like that'd be my kind of cup of tea, though.
3. We gonna be more than fed in TV shows. And that's everything I got. Let me know if I missed anything in the comments. I'm gonna need everyone to pray that no national wars or crisis happen next year. We've been through enough this year.
Right.
And if nothing happens, this should be the greatest year of the 2020s. Follow me.
Yep, follow Tommy. Follow Tommy. That was tough video. Okay, we're gonna get to the next reaction. Subscribe to Tommy NFG. He makes good stuff, which I should probably do myself. Like this video. Alright, next video. The downfall of the new Super Mario Brothers. I saw this when I was scrolling, and I saved it. I was like, oh yeah, this would be a good video. By SF Productions. Make sure to like this video, guys. And make sure to subscribe, and let's hop on in.
The new Super Mario Bros. Series is a fan-favorite side series in the Mario franchise. From the latter half of the 2000s to the early 2010s, the new Super Mario Bros. Series populated every Nintendo console. The DS, Wii, 3DS, Wii U, and eventually Switch all had entries in the series. However, after a certain time, the new Super Mario Bros. Series became stale. What was once created to be a reinvention of 2D Mario turned into a generic eyesore for any new Nintendo console that came out.
I mean,
Nintendo just kept pumping these things out, and
I mean, they were pretty relevant. I mean, they came out with new ones like every year. Dude, because they made the Super Mario Bros. U, then they made the new Super Mario Bros., and then they made the Mario Wonder, and they kind of just kept yeah, they really just kept releasing these things. I mean, not that they were all bad, but like, I mean, I feel like if you're gonna make a good side scroller, I feel like they could focus more on the stuff that they were like making instead of just trying to release more new Super Mario monies, which, I mean, new Super Mario Bros. Games. But I think the thing with Nintendo, and I don't really want to say this because I think Nintendo's a great company. I do think they can be a little greedy when it comes to games. I mean, have you seen Mario Kart World, dude? That was like $90, and the Switch 2 being like what, $500? I don't get that. I don't really get that, because Switch 2 is really just a Switch, but a little upgraded. And, Mario Kart World is just you traveling different places and better graphics. Maybe 70. And Donkey Kong Bonanza, that was like $60, and that had better stuff than Mario Kart World did. So like, what is happening here? But back to side scrollers, I think the main genre of Mario has been side scrollers. I think what they just keep doing is they focus more on trying to get them out and trying to get the money than actually focusing on the game itself. Because I mean, Wonder was great, but like I think they focused a lot more on Wonder than they did on really any other side scroller. And I will admit though, the Wii one was really good. The new Super Mario Bros. Wii, that was fun. That was a good one.
At one point, they even released 2 games in 1 year with no drastic changes or new features. And eventually, Nintendo killed off the series altogether by reinventing 2D Mario again with Super Mario Wonder.
Okay.
So let's start from the...
I wouldn't say killed off. I feel like killed off's a little extreme. I feel like they did great with Super Mario Wonder. I thought Super Mario Wonder was fun. I feel like they did put a lot into it, which I feel like was a little overused and became like a whole lot to understand, and they added new power-ups and everything. But like, dude, it's a 2D Mario game. I mean, what more could you want than talking plants? Like, come on, bro. Like, I feel like that was just the extreme part of it.
very beginning and work our way up to the downfall of New Super Mario Bros. Back in 2006, the state of 2D Mario was in a pretty rough spot. There had not been an original 2D adventure since the Game Boy days with Super Mario Land 2, so it's safe to say that we were long overdue for a new 2D game. Bring in the DS, Nintendo's successful gaming handheld that was released a couple of
One of the best gaming controller stuff. I never had a DS. I had a 3DS, but all I know is that the DSs and 3DS did great. I think, in my opinion, that the 3DS was one of the best consoles they've ever created, besides like the Switch and the Wii. Because I didn't grow up with those consoles. I grew up with the Wii and the Wii U.
years prior in 2004. This thing was so damn popular with every
Right.
demographic, mainly due to its accessibility. So Nintendo got to thinking, what if we brought a new 2D Mario game to this system that markets itself sort of as a return to form for the series, as it would be taking aspects from the original 2D games. And thus, New Super Mario Bros. Was born. On May 15th, 2006,
I have
New
that
Super
game.
Mario Bros. Was released for the Nintendo DS. The
It's
name
tough.
New is indicative of the fact that while this is similar to 2D Mario games that everyone was already used to, it completely reinvents what a 2D Mario game plays like. The idea here was to take the same design philosophy of the original 2D Mario games, you know, with the linear level design and streamlined gameplay, but also incorporate aspects from 3D Mario games. That's why New Super Mario Bros. Includes moves like the wall jump, triple jump, and ground pound. So in a sense, New Super Mario Bros. Was the first game to translate a linear 3D Mario game in it.
Which, didn't it do good, too? Wasn't this, like, one of the, for the DS, like, one of the most popular games that came out? Because this was, like you said, the first 3D game to implement that into a 2D game. So it's like, you have the 5D. Sorry, I'll shut up. I'll shut up.
A 2D setting, and with all these new moves at your disposal, it gave the developers creative freedom to include all sorts of new gimmicks within the levels. The game starts with Bowser Jr. kidnapping Peach. I know, right? Shocker. And then we're spit into World 1. That's it. The game is split into 8 different worlds, which all have different environments and aesthetics. We have grassland, desert, beach, snowland, jungle, canyon,
every other
sky,
new
and
Super Mario
lava.
game.
At this time, these level environments were fairly new and offered a fun amount of level variety. However, after a little while, these environments did become stale with each new release. But in this game, they were a fun breath of fresh air every time you made it to a new world.
Yeah,
The
'cause they were,
level
like,
design in the
new.
game's levels feels very unique and innovative. The levels are just the right length, but you can choose to take your time with them or speed through them like I usually do. The level design in this game includes many stage-specific gimmicks that enhance the variety during gameplay. Several mechanics are introduced in each level that not only allow the game to separate itself from other 2D Mario games, but it also allows them to get creative with how they incorporate Mario into the world around him.
I hated the ghost levels in Mario games. Like, do you all know Super Mario 3D World? That was probably, like, the newest for these Super Mario games. Because it was the first, like, 3D Super Mario game. And, like, other than, like, this implementing 3D elements, that was full 3D. And I'll tell you one thing, those ghost levels fucking pissed me off because I kept getting to the wrong doors. and I kept falling off all the time. It pissed me off.
For example, there are vines to swing on in the jungle world and ice to slide on in the snow world. Every world also has unique enemies that interact differently with the environment. These levels truly do give this game a lot of variety, which was just one of the many aspects that contributed to the magic the original New Super Mario Bros. Game.
They didn't have the Koopalings in this, did they? I don't think so. I don't think they added the Koopalings till the New Super Mario Bros. Wii. I think.
Had. The levels are also filled with star coins and secret exits for all of the completionists out there. There are 3 star coins per level, and they allow you to open pathways to either more levels or item houses. The secret exits found in some of the levels let you access cannons in the overworld, which lets you skip entire worlds. The star coins and secret exits in this game completely transform the replayability of 2D Mario games. What were once replayed just to get a higher score or faster time are now replayed to unlock new levels and items. Thus, the star coins and secret exits would become a staple for the entire series.
Switch to TurboTax and file your own taxes free in the app if you didn't file with us last year. Just file with TurboTax Do It Yourself by February 28th. Download now.
The levels are also designed so you can speed through them. With the treble jump at your disposal, it is an absolute blast being able to pinpoint exactly where you can chain jumps for a triple jump, and once it is achieved, you maintain all of your momentum. So for the majority of the levels in this game, you are able to completely speed through them with enough practice and precision.
Yeah, Mario games, dude. If you're saying that Mario games are the most difficult, like, games ever, then you need to play, like, bigger games. Because, like, Mario can be difficult because, like, if you've ever seen those, like, what are they called? They're, like, called a specific name for, they're called a specific name for, I forgot what they're called. But they're called a specific name that were for, Super Mario Bros., like, Super Mario Maker and stuff like that. Like, for those, like, Sky Swords, those are hard levels where you have to, like, precisely jump in certain ways and stuff. But, like, in these games, yeah, they had a challenge, but if you're calling it the, like, really hard, then, dude, you need to play other games. You could easily speedrun these games. Like, you could speedrun a New Super Mario game in, I'd say, like, 2 days. You could beat it in 2 days if you speedrun. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That is yet another aspect that would remain throughout the entire series, as speedrunning was and still is very popular in the new Super Mario Bros. Series. The game also introduces several power-ups for Mario to use. The Fire Flower returns from previous 2D Mario games, and it functions the same way as it did in those games. You can press the Y button to shoot fireballs, which can damage enemies and whatnot. The blue Koopa shell makes one appearance in this game and is just completely forgotten about for the rest of the series. With the shell, when running, you'll tuck into the shell and then it works like a normal Koopa shell. You bounce off of walls, break bricks, and kill enemies.
Yeah, I forgot that
However,
existed.
once you're in this state, you can't freely stop. Instead, with this power-up equipped, it's fun to adapt to your surroundings in a way so you don't die. This is a pure example of how this game approaches platforming, and it's a load of fun to master. The other 2 power-ups are pretty questionable if you ask me.
Oh,
The
yeah,
Mega
the blue mushroom. Dude, who uses the blue mushroom? That was a one hit, right? That was a one hit. And then you jumped high. Like, oh, you jumped high. So, dude, so what? Like, bro, dude, Big Mario can jump high too. Like, what are you talking about? You don't need, like, maybe you have low gravity. So what? Bro, dude, the blue mushroom is one of the most useless, like, power-ups unless you have to go into, like, a tiny space. That's the only reason why. You'd be a one hit, and it just wouldn't matter. It doesn't matter. Dude, just, like, at least the Giga Mushroom that he's about to show, the Mega Mushroom, at least that had some genuine good use.
Mushroom, which is the main power-up advertised in the game's marketing, lets Mario turn massive and allows him to destroy everything in his path on a short time limit. While this power-up is very fun to use, it only shows up in a few levels, which leads me to believe that this power-up was added purely for marketing and nothing more.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Greedy Nintendo. I'm not trying to call them out, and I love Nintendo to God, but greedy. Dude, the Giga Mushroom or Mega Mushroom, whatever it's called, it was genuinely one of the most, like, powerful, like, power-ups, and we haven't seen it we haven't seen much of it until, like, 3D Mario. Like, this was a genuine good, like, power-up that they only put a couple levels, but they decided to market it as a main power-up so they could get more money. Which, I mean, that is a good tactic. Like, it's a good move, but it's like 2 levels that have it, and we never see it again. What the fuck? Like, bro. Like, what?
Yes, you can visit the Mega Mushroom houses on the world map, but that doesn't make this power-up any more useful. But it is a cool addition, I guess. The Mini Mushroom, on the other hand, actually has a reason to be in the game. Instead of making Mario big, this thing makes you small, and with it, you get a floaty jump, and instead of killing enemies when jumping on them, you just bounce off of them. Also, this power-up makes it so you can only get hit once, and then you're done. So this power-up, on the surface, seems kinda pointless. However, it unlocks a very substantial amount of content in the game.
Sure, you could argue that. But also, one hit, you jump, like, so what? You float for a couple seconds, but still, you're one hit. You're practically Baby Mario, but just with a couple powers that technically aren't even that powerful at the end of the day. Like, I feel like the Mega Mushroom is much more powerful than the Little Mushroom.
In which we'll get into soon. Other than that, other powers return like the Mushroom and Starman, but I don't think I need to explain those. The bosses in this game are kind of a mixed bag. The mid-world boss fights, or the tower fights, all have you facing off against Bowser Jr. when you have to deal damage to him a total of 3 times, by either jumping on his head or shooting fireballs at him. The real boss fights are located in the castles at the end of each world. These are all different and unique from one another, and it pains me to tell you that this is the only game in the entire series that has unique boss fights for each world. You fight a Big Pokey, Cheep, and Monty Mole in a tank, I can go on. The boss fights in this game feel like actual boss fights, and I found them to be quite challenging at times, which is what a boss fight should be.
Exactly.
Right off the bat, you're thrown into the world map, where you can easily access and play levels as you progress. These red dots on the map represent levels, and once you beat them, they turn blue, and then the path opens up for you to play even more levels, and that's it. Now, you could make a beeline to the end of the game, but if you do choose to do that, then you will also be missing out on 2 entire worlds. If you look at the bottom screen on the DS, you can see the worlds laid out on the path, but you'll notice that there are 2 worlds that branch off of the main path. How do you access these? Well, when you defeat a boss in either World 2 or World 5 with a Mini Mushroom, you'll take this bottom path to one of the other worlds. Not only does this feature lock huge chunks of the game behind a simple power-up requirement, but it makes it so these worlds feel like special worlds in a sense, since they're not required, but you have to go out of your way to access them. I just think that's kinda cool. Also, since this game was on the DS, it uses the DS's dual screen capabilities.
Dude, that's why I love the DS so much, because the dual screen stuff is so cool. Like, bro, this kind of stuff was so, like, it was just, like, a new thing. And, I love how, like, it shows you how long you have to the level, how many stuff you have, you just touch it. Like normal game stuff, but they started to make bigger screens that don't require this, so they would add this stuff to like the top or bottom, and it's just like, dude, it's just the DS was so simple. You could put in your pocket, you can go to work, and then you can sneak your DS, or when you're at school, you're doing your calculus, and you pull it out, the DS. Pull out the DS, and you start playing with the DS. What do you think I was talking about? And it would be so simple, but you're telling me I have to bring my giant Nintendo Switch 2 that can't even fit in my pocket, and I have to unmagnetize them and play Mario Kart World, and while everyone's just staring at me looking like I'm a multimillionaire. Like, no, dude, the DS was so much simpler.
Interestingly, most of the time, the bottom screen is used to track your progress in the level, tell you how many star coins and lives you have, and hold your item in reserve. If you tap the item on the bottom screen, you'll equip it in-game. This is a feature that was featured in Super Mario World, and it works perfectly here. It's so convenient to tap the screen to spawn an item quickly. Also, for a bit of added immersion, when you go underground, your main view will move to the bottom screen. That's pretty neat. You can also play multiplayer versus and some mini-games outside of the main game. The mini-game selections here are pretty much the same ones from Super Mario 64 DS, but there are some new ones. These are just a lot of fun to mess around with when you're bored of the main game. And then multiplayer versus was just a perfect way of using the DS's wireless local multiplayer. In this mode, you and a friend play against each other to see who can collect the most stars, but you can also ground pound your opponent to steal their stars, making this a very competitive and fun mode. I remember playing this mode a ton as a kid, and it's still fun today. Even though future new Super Mario games would go the co-op multiplayer route, this mode shows that versus could be fun too. Overall, new Super Mario Bros. Was a fantastic introduction to the series.
Dude, I love playing, like, co-op Mario games, like, with people, like, with friends and stuff like that. Like, dude, I don't know what it is, but I just feel like a good family game night is just you playing Mario. Like, it's chaotic, it's fun, and especially in, like, this thing, if you're doing, like, versus stuff, like, that sounds fun. Like, that's like, oh, hey, you want to run a versus on Super Mario Brothers? Like, it's just a fast and fun way to play a board game without having to pull out Monopoly out of your ass. Like, it's just, and, like, not me having to steal your bank and steal your school funding and stuff like that. Like, no, you gotta play an Italian plumber who's stealing stars from you, and you have to burn his skin away to steal them back. Alright? Or ground him to the point where he's flattened meat. Just pause.
Truly felt like an evolution of 2D Mario, and with the DS's capabilities stacked on top of it, it made for an enjoyable yet convenient 2D Mario experience. This is one of my favorite 2D Mario platformers of all time. But one question remained after this game was released. How could they improve it from here? The Wii was one of the most successful game consoles ever, and Nintendo capitalized on it heavily. Pretty much every Nintendo franchise had an installment available for the Wii, and 9 times out of 10, they were one of the best entries in their respective franchise.
Dude, Mario Galaxy, Donkey Kong, Wii Sports, bro, I could go on. I think, dude, Wii was so peak, bro. And then, I mean, the Wii U, honestly, I don't know why the people didn't like the Wii U as much as the Wii. I thought the Wii was great. I mean, the Wii U was great. Like, I thought it was equally as good as the Wii, but, you know, it's whatever.
Now, when it comes to New Super Mario Bros., I agree with that statement. New Super Mario Bros. Wii was released for the Nintendo Wii on November 15th, 2009 in North America. Personally, this is my favorite New Super Mario Bros. Game. Why is that? Well, it's pretty much just personal bias. This was one of the first video games I ever played, so naturally, I would have some nostalgia for it. But I wanted to take an analytical approach for this video to determine if this game really is that good. So, New Super Mario Bros. Wii was created due to the success of New Super Mario Bros. Nintendo saw the opportunity to make a similar game for their successful home console, so they did just that. And that's how New Super Mario Bros. Wii was born. However, unlike the DS's approach to gimmicks, the main marketing idea behind New Super Mario Bros. Wii was multiplayer. You see, the Wii was the family console at the time, so you mix a simple to understand yet fun Mario game with multiplayer functionality. And you have yourself one of the best-selling games of all time. However, when the game was eventually released, people started seeing way more similarities to the DS version than initially expected. Considering that this game was marketed as the next step for New Super Mario Bros., the fact that it just felt like an alternate version to the DS game was baffling at first. And what made it even worse was the fact that in many ways, it was worse than the DS game. Imagine that. You have the DS game that nailed many aspects of its design, but then the home console version does those aspects worse. The controls, for one, are the same, albeit with some differences to account for the Wii's motion control capabilities. You can still triple jump, wall jump, ground pound, all of that good stuff. But new to the Wii version is the spin. By shaking the Wii remote, you can do the spin jump, similar to the one present in Mario Sunshine. But if you're airborne, you can also shake the remote to do a tiny spin midair, which can get you some extra distance. This one change alone made speedrunning so much better in this game. But even without speedrunning, this change can save you from a lot of deaths when doing difficult platforming, even though they're real.
Mini mushroom, bro. I will always say the mini mushroom will screw me over in games. Like, dude, I don't know how many times I'm gonna bring it up. The mini mushroom sucks. If you use the mini mushroom and you like using the mini mushroom, get some fucking help. Go get your binky and leave, because it's not that, dude. The mini mushroom is not that good. Like, the mega mushroom is slow. Okay.
Isn't any difficult platforming in this game, but that's besides the point. Motion controls are also used to interact with many of the game's level design gimmicks. You got these seesaws you can rotate, spotlights, and so much more. There are also some new power-ups in this game, even though the Mega Mushroom and Blue Shell are no longer present. First, we have the Propeller Shroom, or Helicopter Head is what I called it as a kid. This was the new Super Mario Bros. Wii power-up, and even today, this is one of my favorite Mario power-ups of all time. Why, you may ask? Well, it's broken as hell. With the power-up equipped, when you shake like the Wii remote, you get a massive boost in the air, and then you gradually float back down to the surface. It's just so much fun being able to gain a shitload of height with this thing, which practically lets you fly over the entire level.
Genuinely.
It also made grabbing star coins in otherwise tough spots much easier. This power-up was just amazing, but that's not the only new addition. The Ice Flower and Penguin Suit were also introduced in this game.
Which are the same exact thing, it's just the penguin suit can just float on the... not float, you know, like... I don't know. Slide on the ice. Like, same power, it could just slide. And then... I don't know. It seems useless to me, the penguin suit. Like, I don't know. If you're gonna go for something... If you're gonna go for something like that, you know? I don't know, maybe make it more like maybe he, like, whips you with his flappers or something? I don't know, like, whatever, like, maybe yells at you in Penguin? I don't know.
Penguin Suit is very similar to the blue shell, as when running, you can slide on the ground to take out enemies, break blocks, and all that good stuff. But you could also shoot ice balls out of your hands to freeze enemies, which then allowed you to pick them up and throw them. And you could also swim more effectively. This power-up has a lot going for it, and overall, it's the most well-rounded power-up in the entire game, as it allowed you to shoot projectiles at enemies, but it also allowed you to gain a ton of speed and momentum by just sliding on.
Which sure is useful, but isn't it, like, not as useful in the other levels? Am I 100% sure in that? Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know.
The ground. It was fun. Now, what does the Ice Flower do? The same thing, but without the sliding stuff. Yeah, I really have no idea.
I thought the Ice Flower was first, that's why I got upset that the penguin exists. Because they use the Ice Flower more often in other games than they do with the penguin, mostly because the penguin has, like, a sliding and the ice doesn't. Like, they really never use the penguin again. So that's why I always thought that the Ice Flower was the official one. I didn't think it was any other thing. Like, my bad.
As to why the Ice Flower was even included in this game, all they did was take the penguin abilities out of the penguin suit and called it a day. The Ice Flower can only shoot ice balls, and that's it. I mean, it's still a fine addition, but it doesn't make much sense. Yoshi also makes a return in this game as a stage-specific gimmick. If you find a Yoshi in a level, you can flutter jump, eat enemies, and shit them out, which...
Wait... Wait, is this like, was this where the meme of dropping Yoshi became a thing? Like, is this where when you did like a jump over a hard stuff and then you jump off of Yoshi and he falls to his fucking death? Is that where that became a thing? Because, dude, I remember when I was a kid, whenever I would do that, I always felt so bad. Like, I almost wanted to start repenting to God because I felt so bad that I dropped Yoshi into a cavern. And that's not... I mean, Yoshi is just like a jump, like someone you could just easily, it's an easy way to get around. If you need to get if I need to get that last star coin, I'm gonna jump and kill Yoshi. I saw like this fan art. I saw this like art, and it was like where Yoshi was like down here, and he was crying, and Mario was like, I'm sorry. It's the funniest shit. And dude. But no, Yoshi, I love Yoshi.
Sometimes even gives you power-ups. Yoshi is a load of fun to use in this game, but I wish he was treated more as an actual power-up. I think a lot of you can relate when I say that as a kid, I was furious when I found out that Yoshi doesn't leave the level with you when you reach the end. I understand why they did this. Yoshi is very overpowered, and when you get hit, he doesn't immediately go away. You just have to catch him in time, but...
That's what I'm talking about. Look at this.
Very overpowered, and when you get hit, he doesn't immediately go away.
Just falls to his fucking death, and then we're like, oh, oops-a-doop, there goes Yoshi. Like, just no one just truly cares that he's just, oh yeah, he just died. Like, no, he's dead. Like, unless you die and come back, you get him there, he's gone.
Have to catch him in time, but still, it would have been awesome to be able to use Yoshi in every level, even though that wouldn't have been possible in some of these levels, especially when playing 4-player co-op.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's multiplayer in this game. As mentioned before, one of the main selling points of this game was the introduction of 4-player simultaneous co-op. It was insane. The whole family can now play Mario on the TV at the same...
Which I think is cool. I think that's it's cool. I think that's cool.
Time. Not only that, they could also play through the entire game together. This was the main thing that set Mario Wii apart from its predecessor. I cannot tell you how many times I played this game with my cousins as a kid. Every time we saw each other, we would just play New Super Mario Bros. Wii for hours on end.
Genuinely.
And it was a blast. There was also a sort of competitive side to it. And no, I'm not talking about the free-for-all and coin rush modes, which are cool additions, yes, but in the actual game itself, you can throw other players off ledges and steal their Yoshis. It was awesome. The multiplayer in this game just gave it so much more substance, and I really can't stress how much this feature did not only for
so
this
fun.
game, but
It's better than fuck-ass Monopoly. Where people are thrown in fist fights and just start, like, strangling each other over losing $100. Like, dude, what's, like, a good board game? Like, what, like, other than maybe Mario, right? It's not a board game, it's a video game. But, like, what's one board game? I remember Trouble. Do you remember Trouble? You all remember Trouble? Trouble was a fun game. I played that recently. Trouble. It's another fun board game. Like, maybe Hungry Hippos? Like, that was a fun competitive game. I mean, even though that's more of a kid's game, but, like with my friends, I would gladly just play Hungry Hippos because it's so competitive.
for the entire series. However, there was one slight issue that came with this edition. You see, because multiplayer was available in the main game, Nintendo had to alter the level design so everybody could fit on the screen. How did they do this? Well, they zoomed out the camera and made the level design much emptier. While this is a fine addition for multiplayer, the cracks start to show when playing single player. There's just not a lot going on in the levels compared to the previous game. We still have the occasional stage gimmick here and there, but that's not very common. These levels just feel wide open, which again is a great fix for multiplayer, but I wish there was a way to change it for single player. Star coins and secret exits also return in this game, which is great for a completionist like myself, but the incentive for getting these things is very different. Instead of using them to unlock paths on the overworld, collecting star coins in each world unlocks levels in World 9. Yes, there is a special world in this game.
Oh yeah. I want to point this out. When you get like a certain when you get a certain level, like for example, when you get 99 lives, he loses his hat. Which I think is so cool that they did that. It's not like it does anything to you. It doesn't make you like invincible or anything. But like, I just think it's a cool design that they did that. And also, I forgot about World 9. Why does World 9 just always have to be like a space theme? Like, you remember in 3D World when you go to like World 8 or World Bowser and you beat it, and then suddenly, oh my gosh, we're in World Star. Like, does it always have to be? I feel like this is what this guy's saying, is that it's the same like code, it's the same genre every single time. Like,
that is accessible after the main campaign is completed. For each world you fully 100%, a level will open up in World 9, which means there are a total of 8 levels in this special world, and these things are difficult, man.
Right.
World 9 is truly a test of skill, even though most of these levels are pretty doable after a few tries. 100%ing them, however, is a different story. Some of these star coins are placed in the most outrageous spots imaginable. The hardest level to 100% in my opinion is 9-7, because Fire Bros and Fire Piranha plants are melting the ice below you, but you need to use the ice to collect the star coins, so you just gotta get good. But it's still a blast. This is such a cool reward for collecting the star coins in every world. But other than that, we still have 8 main worlds, and the world's environments are all exactly the same as they are in the DS version. We have grass, desert, snow, beach, jungle, mountain, sky, and lava.
I think in my opinion, I think mountains is my favorite. I don't know if that's like, because grass is cool. I think, okay, this is my top 3. 3 is water, 2 is grass, and 1 is mountains. Sky, I don't like sky. I think sky is boring, in my opinion. I also just hate that one. What's it? I think it was a ghost house in the sky level that I just hated. Well, I hate all ghost levels, but I just hate that it's in there, you know.
Them are different. Sure.
In the jungle. In the jungle, I hate the poison stuff. I hated all that. And what did I leave? The desert? The desert's whatever. Like, that would be 4 for me. Desert. That would be 4.
feel slightly different from how they did in DS, with different level designs and whatnot, but the aesthetic feels the same. The colors are also much more washed out and desaturated, which is a look that has kind of grown on me over the years, but it still looks off. So right off the bat, Mario Wii doesn't do anything different aesthetically to set it apart from the DS game. Is this a bad thing? I mean, no, not really. These environments don't make or break if the game on its own is good or not, but as you will eventually see, this is a pattern that will be repeated time and time again throughout these games, and it's one of the main reasons why the series has become stale throughout the years. The world layouts are all similar as well. Each world has a world map with a bunch of red dots everywhere that leads to levels. When you complete said levels, a new path will reveal itself and you continue. This is fine. I mean, considering the simple nature of this game, this isn't bad in the slightest. I just do think it should have been mixed up a little bit. But other than that, we still have cannons, toad houses, and everything else that the DS version had on its world map. The toad houses are different though. There are 3 different types of toad houses in Mario Wii. The first one is a matching minigame where you have to match 2 squares containing the same item to add it to your inventory. This was and still is a load of fun, even if it is completely luck based. You can either rack up a ton of items in this minigame or get none. It's entirely up in the air. Then there are the 1-up houses, which have you shoot Mario out of a cannon to hit these orbs containing 1-ups. But since 1-ups are fairly easy to come across in this game, I never really bothered with these houses. And then we have the Star House, which just gives you a star power-up. No minigame or anything. That's lame. Each world also has 2 boss fights, but they're much different this time around. The Koopalings return from Super Mario World as the game's boss fights in both the mid-world towers and...
Favorite boss fight? Other than the Bowser boss fight. I think it's either Morton's boss fight, like his second boss fight, or Roy's second boss fight. They're both just so unique. That's why I like both their second boss fights. Because in this game, the Koopalings, they have like you fight them the first time, and then they like run away after you beat them the first time, and then they go to their second castle in the same world, and then they just use their like magic powers, and they make what they did in the first level that you fought them, but they like multiply like that in the second one. It makes it harder, which it doesn't. It's not actually really that hard, but you know.
Castles, meaning that you fight each of these guys twice in one world. Unfortunately, there are no more unique boss fights.
Ludwig might be my first, actually. I think Ludwig's the stuff.
At the end of every world. Instead, for these guys, you just gotta avoid their attacks and jump on their head 3 times. They do feel slightly different from one another, considering that they all have unique attack sets, but it still feels very similar compared to what was going on in DS. Regardless, the return of the Koopalings is a very nice addition, but I just wish the bosses felt more unique from one another. But thankfully, the game does have some unique bosses that require different mechanics. At the end of Worlds 4, 6, and 8, there are these airship levels. These levels are generally more challenging than anything else in the game, and that goes for the Bowser Jr. fights in them as well.
Oh, I love this fight. I love this fight. I love that fight. Dude, the one where you wrestle him with your, with that mystery, clown car, it's so good. Sorry. It's so good. That and what's the other good one? Or when you ground pound the floor and the bomb like goes up and it hits the giant clown car because he's using his dad's clown car because Mario destroyed the one he's using right now.
All of these fights require you to use different mechanics to deal damage. The first one does require jumping on his head 3 times, yes, but you have to use the propeller blocks to reach him. The one in World 6 has the player flying in a hovercraft, and what you have to do here is knock Junior into the electricity. And my personal favorite boss in the entire game is the one in World 8, where you have to ground pound the floor at just the right time to launch a giant bomb into Junior's hovercraft. All of these bosses are well designed if you ask me, so I'm just curious as to why the Koopaling fights weren't like this. But other than that, New Super Mario Bros. Wii still feels like Mario Bros. DS in almost every aspect. The 4-player multiplayer requirement in each level ultimately caused less creativity in this game. That, combined with all of the similarities to the DS game, made this feel less like a sequel to that game, but more like the same game just made for the Wii. But regardless, New Super Mario Bros. Wii is still my favorite in the series. Is there personal bias involved? Absolutely. Out of every game talked about in this video, this is the one I played the most as a kid. So naturally, there would be some bias involved in my opinion. made. But when looking at this game from a completely unbiased perspective, this just seems like the same game with some minor differences. But unfortunately, it doesn't really get much better from here. 2012 was a weird time for Nintendo. The 3DS was released in the previous year and was doing outstanding. And then we have Nintendo.
The 3DS and the Wii. Wii and you. God, bro. I love the 3DS. I own one. Wait, actually, let me go get it. Let me show you this. Let me show you this beauty. I am back. Okay. Got 3S. Put down my Cliff Bar. Shout out Cliff Bar. Not sponsored. See this? I mean, it's dead, probably. You see this? So unique, so simple. And then I literally have Mario Kart 7 in here. That's so tough. Okay, put that back. Here are the games. Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, the best Luigi's Mansion game. Super Mario 3D Land, the first 2D Mario game. Also, probably really good. Mario Kart 7. Pilot Wings Resort, this is whatever. It's actually pretty fun. And then, New Super Mario Bros. 2. That's the one he was talking about, I think. Wait, no, I think that was... No, that's not the one. That's just New Super Mario Bros. I did have this. I did have the one he was talking about earlier, but I don't know where that went. We're gonna keep that there. I'm gonna continue my Clip Bar, and we're gonna continue the video. But yeah, no, that stuff. Love the 3DS. It was given to me by my uncle. I love the Wii U because I grew up with that console. I literally have a video of me getting the Wii U. And I would play Super Mario 3D World with my stepdad and my mom and my sister all the time. And it's such a fun fucking game. I love it so much. Love it so much.
Nintendo's next home console, the Wii U, releasing later that year. What does Nintendo like doing with new consoles? Put Mario games on them, of course. For some reason, Nintendo thought it was a fantastic idea to announce not one, but two new Super Mario Bros. Games. In 2012, we saw the release of New Super Mario Bros. 2 for the 3DS and New Super Mario Bros. U as a launch title for the Wii U. The problem with this was that even though these were new games, they still looked identical to the ones that came before it. The fact that they were releasing two of these things in the same year was just oversaturating the series. But let's look at them on their own, it's only fair. New Super Mario Bros. 2 was released on July 28th, 2012 for the Nintendo 3DS. Even though this was the third
Literally a year after I was born.
entry in the series, they called it the second game for some reason. Maybe they were just retconning Wii or something? Well, no, because the next game didn't have a number next to it as well, so maybe they were just numbering the handheld entries or something. Regardless, it's still a weird choice. Now, I have to give credit where credit is due. This game has a semi-unique feel to it. On the surface, it doesn't look like this game does anything to give itself a unique identity, which is a massive problem considering that this was the third entry in the series that already lacked an identity to begin with. The game starts with Bowser kidnapping Peach, Mario being spit into a world map, hopping into the level and going from left to right.
So funny.
Starts with Bowser kidnapping Peach, Mario being...
It's the same fucking formula. That's just how it is, bro. Like, sure, it's bad, it's overusing, and I'm not gonna be biased about it, because, yeah, it's BS how they make you pay another $30 for a game that you literally already have, but with maybe a couple different levels. Like, it's a little funny. Like, it's a little funny.
Spit into a world map, hopping into the level and going from left to right with the same controls and design philosophy.
Oh, look at that. Literally the same look of Mario.
Into a world
literally
map,
the
hopping
same
into
look that it like not even from the Wii, from the other one, New Super Mario Bros. Like, they overused, they did.
The level and going from left to right with the same controls and design philosophy. Not only does this look like just another new Super Mario Bros. Game, but it also outright reuses many things from previous games. The soundtrack is hardly original whatsoever. The majority of the tracks in this game were just ripped from the Wii game and sort of remixed in a way. There's a bunch of doos and bops now, that's the only difference. The world map themes are exactly the same though. They're not different in the slightest. And also, it shouldn't surprise anyone when I say that this game reuses assets from the previous 2 games, which it's fine to recycle things that don't need to be remade, but considering the issues that many people have with these games, you know, the fact that they all look the same, reuse of assets definitely doesn't help. The controls are also the same as in the previous 2 games. Mario.
Which, I don't know how you would change the controls to this than other games, but you know what, whatever, I'm gonna let him talk.
Can still jump, wall jump, and ground pound like he has always been able to. However, for some reason, they took out the spin jump and twirl from Wii, which is very disappointing. This was one of the few things that made speeding through these levels so much fun, so it's sad to see it go
okay,
for
but I did like the gold power-up. I did like that one. That was cool.
seemingly no reason. However, in Mario 2's defense, the reason for its inclusion in the Wii game was seemingly to amend an issue that's not present anymore, but we'll get into that soon. But regardless, the game feeling the same to control is not a bad thing by any means.
And this was the first side-scroller that included the Tanuki suit, which I thought was pretty cool. Because other than, you know, the older games that had the Tanuki suit, like the very old games, like Super Mario Bros. 2, I think? I don't really remember. But they didn't introduce the Tanuki really until all the way at the beginning, and then they never really used it until this game, and then 3D Land. Until 3D Land. Because, see, that's, like, the main thing. You can see it right here. That's when they, like, remodeled it and everything. They turned it into the leaf, the flower, or whatever you want to call it.
Just would have been nice to see some more improvements made. The Koopalings are here as well at the end of each world, but sadly,
Also
all of
cool.
their bosses are nearly identical to the ones in Wii. The fights still hold up, of course, but come on, man. Could they not have changed it up just a little bit? Seriously.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is
Thankfully, we get completely new bosses in the Midworld Towers, all of which are against Reznor from Super Mario World. While it's cool to see this guy return in a modern-day Mario game, these bosses suck. All you do is hit the blocks below them to kill them, and once you do all that, you're done. It's way too easy, and just not enjoyable in the slightest. I would much rather have the Koopalings in these towers, because at least in those bosses, you still had to pay attention to their attack patterns. But despite everything I've said about this game, out of every game we've already talked about, this one feels the most unique, which may be a shock to hear, but it's true. The art style and aesthetic of the game are much more bright and vibrant, especially compared to Wii, which, as I said before, had a huge problem with desaturation. This game looks like a Mario game this time around.
Yeah, I mean, that's what's gonna happen, though. Come on, like, I mean, not to, you know, try to brag again, or, like, try to, like, say, oh, yeah, Nintendo, they don't repeat the same formula. They do. They clearly remake the same thing. Probably there's similar levels and everything. Like, they remake the same simple concept. But that's, like, kind of how Mario is. You can't really change too much, or else it wouldn't be a new Super Mario game. So that, and I feel like they do overuse the word new in a lot of their games. It's just kind of what they do. That's just what happens, you know? It's just you gotta...
And not only
you gotta take the cereal.
Does the game itself look more vibrant, but so do the level design aspects. We have these colorful blocks in a lot of the levels that gives the game a lot of color, and there are just so many little things that adds to the game's character as well, things that the previous 2 entries just didn't have. If I could put it into words, this game just feels more lively than DS, and especially Wii, which for a Mario game is very necessary. The level design also has a ton of changes. It feels a lot more compact compared to the Wii game, which is understandable because there isn't 4-player co-op this time around. And that's a good thing, because the more compact design of the 2 handheld games makes them much more enjoyable if you ask me. And not only that, but the design with the levels doesn't repeat itself too often. We have a fair share of unique stage gimmicks in these levels, which is such a nice breath of fresh air compared to the previous games. It may be shocking to hear this, but I was kind of surprised when playing some of these levels. I just got so used to the repeated mechanics in the Wii version to the point where I wasn't expecting this game to do anything different. But there are just so many new level design aspects. The world themes, while being similar, are also kind of different compared to the other games. We have 9 total worlds in this game, but this time around, the jungle and beach worlds are combined into one, but the Rock Canyon world theme is not here. So yeah, we only have 6 main—
Fucking sucks. That's why I did not like this one. Because they didn't put the fucking canyon in it.
worlds in this game similar to the DS game, and that's great. Combining some of these world themes was a great choice because it gives the game more variety and allows for new aesthetics to be created. And you can still skip through some of the game too through the multiple special worlds. Yes, there are a total of 3 special worlds in this game. We have World Mushroom, World Flower, and World Star. With Mushroom and Flower...
Oh, wow. Who would have guessed? Just like 3D World.
For allowing you to skip entire worlds if you complete them. And you still access these worlds through the cannons that were present in the previous games, but instead of being sent straight to the world, you have to complete this sort of auto-runner segment to get to them, which makes sense. Getting to skip the game shouldn't be something that's just given to you, and these auto-runner segments can...
Here he comes. Here he comes. Here comes the Jew.
Can get pretty...
What the fuck? Yo, I'm hacked. I'm hacked. Yo, am I running off of two? Like... Hold on. Just go.
challenging at times. And when you get to the special worlds, you'll immediately notice that the level designs within them are way more challenging, which is to be expected, of course, but at the same time, it gives the player a choice. Do you want to go through the world normally, which is the longer, easier path, or do you want some challenge and take the shorter path? It's honestly really cool how they managed to do something like that. The Tanuki leaf from Mario 3 also returns and works pretty similarly to how it does in that game. You can spin your tail to hit enemies, and if you get a running start, you can also fly for a short period of time. But yeah, this is a very fun power-up to use, and it's not completely broken as it requires some skill to use it correctly. I wish we got other power-ups from Mario 3 as well, like maybe the frog suit. That would have been pretty cool. The Mega Mushroom from the DS game also...
I feel like they really slept on the frog suit. I don't know how long it's been since we've seen that suit.
Also makes a return in Mario 2, and it serves as much of a purpose as it did in that game. In other words, it's pretty pointless. I can only think of a couple of levels where this thing shows up in the game.
Pointless. Oh yeah, let's just use the tiny mushroom then. Like...
So yeah, it shows up about the same number of times as it did in the DS game, but at least this game didn't use it as a main seller. Instead,
dude, it's tough, alright? The Mega Mushroom is tough. Tiny Mushroom, who gives a shit? But Mega Mushroom is tough.
Instead, New Super Mario Bros. 2 is all about collecting coins. You know what you're getting into just by looking at the box art. The game has a universal coin counter in the overworld map, which is important to track if you care about the cool little title screen differences you can get from collecting coins. But there are just so many ways to get coins in this game. Some golden enemies give you coins, gold rings that give you a ton of coins, most of the blocks are filled with coins. There are coins all over the place.
This is how you get rich. Life hack, bro. Just... portal rift yourself Doctor Strange style into the Mario universe, Mario 2, and you just start beating the hell out of golden enemies. Can't get much easier than that.
In this game. There's even this new gold fire flower power-up that generates a ton of coins from anything you shoot at with it. Do I like this gimmick? Honestly, not really. While the concept is...
Okay, I guess I thought it was cool. Like, I thought it was an interesting power-up. Like, sure, it's a little bland, but you get a lot of coins. And it stops any enemy from trying to kill you, so it's pretty simple.
Cool, especially if you're into collectathons or anything of that sort. It just feels very forced. This feels like they wanted to do something easy to try and make the game feel different from the rest. So Nintendo was just like, hey, what if we overload the game with coins? It just doesn't feel fully fleshed out if you ask me. I can see why people like it though, because yeah, it does give the game a unique vibe. But if you ask me, it just feels kind of lazy. Was this the best they could do when it came to making the game feel different? I don't think so. We also have a couple of extra modes in DLC here. Coin Rush is a fun one as you have to play through a set number of levels and collect the most coins you can. It's basically a score attack, which is fine. This game benefits from having something like this. There's also local 2-player co-op, which I've only played a handful of times and it works fine enough. It's just weird how even though both players are on different screens, the game still forces you to play in the same field of view. That's kind of weird. I would have much rather had a multiplayer versus mode like the DS game, but I understand the reasoning behind the inclusion of co-op. There's also this impossible Mode DLC, which contains a bunch of insanely difficult levels. I never played this DLC, but I've seen footage, and damn, this looks awful. But hey,
Yeah.
at least it's difficult. But all in all, New Super Mario Bros. 2 actually feels the most different out of any game in the series. But at the same time, it still feels like just another New Super Mario Bros. Game. The core gameplay is
what
still...
do you want from them? Like, it's gonna be the same formula every time, because then it wouldn't be a New Super Mario Bros. Game. Like, sure, you can change up a little bit, add some new power-ups, maybe change the levels, change the format, but at the end of the day, it's gonna be the same concept. Like, it's not gonna change.
Easy, point A to point B, world map, 2 bosses romp throughout the whole game. And by this point, that's pretty much what the series established itself as. But if you ask me, it still doesn't do enough for me to consider playing this game over the rest. If anything, it was a step in the right direction for the series, but unfortunately, Nintendo made the Wii U game feel no different from the rest as well. New Super Mario Bros. U. Look, I get it. They wanted a Mario launch title for the Wii U that the whole family could enjoy. And if that's really what they were going for here, then they were successful. But for any...
Also, I like this game. It's not my favorite out of all of them because it's literally just like the Wii version, but it's not on the Wii. I think it's a cool, like, family game, but other than that, there's nothing really special about this one.
Anything else that Mario U tries to achieve, the execution is subpar.
You want to file free? Hit it.
I think I have AIDS.
But before we dive into this game, I just want to go on record and say that I do not dislike this game. In fact, I like it better than a lot of the other games in this video. But just looking at it lined up next to the other games, it's the only one in the series that has the least amount of new stuff. As I mentioned before, this game was released in the same year as New Super Mario Bros. 2, which does not help in the slightest. Well, let's just look at the game and see what we got here. Right off the bat, we have a semi-different story. Instead of Bowser kidnapping Peach like he usually does, he takes over Peach's castle and throws Mario and the gang to the grasslands. So now we must work our way back to Peach's castle.
I like the acorn suit. I like how you turn to a squirrel and you can fly and stuff like that. I think that's a cool concept. Even though it's like using the same genre as the flying suit and the propeller suit mixed into one, and both those suits are in this game, I think.
Does this make a difference? Nope, not at all. But it is kind of cool how it's slightly changed up. But otherwise, it's just the same song and dance of saving Peach and nothing more. The world themes are also the same, however they do feel slightly different from the other games if you ask me. We still have the usual grass, desert, snow, you get the idea, but they're made ever so slightly different to give some unique attributes to the levels. Like the snow world is set at night and it has the northern lights, making this a beautiful stage. Halfway through the forest world, we get sent to this haunted forest area where one of the levels looks like a Van Gogh painting. Many areas in the desert world have giant cakes in the background. You know, it's the little things that make New Super Mario Bros. U's level environments feel ever so slightly different from how they were in the original game. They're not substantial changes, but I can see the effort to at least try to make things feel somewhat different this time around. Every world has a name too, and most of them are named after food. We have names like Layer Cake Desert, Frosted Glacier, Sparkling Waters, Soda Jungle, Rock Candy Mines, Peach's Castle. Does this change anything? No, not really. But it's funny, and honestly, if anything, it gives the game more of an identity. One of the most substantial changes when it comes to the world environments in this game is how they're all connected on one giant map. Now, connected is kind of an exaggeration, I will admit. There is a very clear divide when it comes to where one world ends and another one begins, but I still kind of like this.
Hold on 1 second. Okay, cool.
Because it only further contributes to the goal of working our way back to Peach's castle. But otherwise, the art style of the level environments in Mario U is perfectly compensated by the HD graphics. The game does look very nice. As for the actual level design, it's complicated. I would say it's a mix of the level design from Wii and DS if I could put it into words. Things aren't as open as they are in the Wii game, but they aren't as compact as the DS version. I would say there's much more stuff to do in this game compared to the Wii version, as in that game, Nintendo kind of overcompensated for the amount of space needed for multiplayer. In U, it's much more saturated. A lot is going on in some of these levels. Unique stage gimmicks, good flow, and fun set pieces. It all makes for a pretty decent experience. However, all of this has already been done before, so is it all that different? I'll tell you what is different though. The star coins and secret exits. What happened here, man? I've seen a lot of other reviewers saying that most of the star coins and secret exits in this game are in the worst places imaginable, and before replaying the game for this video, I never found that to be an issue, but after playing the game again, I can say with 100% confidence that the star coin placement in this game is abysmal. Most of them are hidden behind fake walls and hidden blocks.
Yeah, dude, like, they expect you to be able to find these hidden blocks, these hidden paths. Like, I had to watch videos to find where these stupid star coins were at, bro. Like, they genuinely had no clue what they were doing. Like, they low-key just like, okay, we're going to put a fake wall right here, okay? And then they're gonna have to, like, type in their security number to open it somehow using Doctor Strange's force powers, and it's going to take them to the fabric of time, and they're gonna be shot into the Star Wars universe where they have to fight Darth Vader, and then after they fight him, he was gonna say, "You were right, Luke. You were right," and then die in your arms, and then a star will appear out of his stomach or something. Like, bro. What are you doing?
Bucks. Where's the fun in that? Some of these things are in the most random spots to the point where I don't think anybody would have guessed to look in these locations on a normal playthrough. Secret exits I can kind of excuse because those have always been in wacky spots, but star coins, come on, this is ridiculous.
Begin where you are with QVC. Shop QVC today. This is the age of possibility.
A shop owner was getting calls from hackers trying to drain her bank account.
Similar to previous games, the secret exits let you skip over worlds. However, before getting access to the other world, you need to play through a secret level that is usually based on a different world theme compared to the world the level is in. World 1's secret level takes place in World 3, World 2 takes place in World 4, and so on. This is great. I love this. These levels give you a taste of what you're missing out on before skipping the world entirely, and that's honestly pretty smart. It tells the player, hey, are you sure you want to skip all of this stuff? At least, that's how I see it. I'm all for making the secret levels different from the others because otherwise, why would they be secret levels? The controls are also basically the same, no surprise there, but the spin returns from New Super Mario Bros. Wii, which is very nice to see. Also, I don't know if this is just me, but the physics feel floatier in a way. Everything just feels much more fluid in this game if I could put it into words. Not sure if that's just some weird placebo thing, but compared to Wii, which I played right before this game, the controls feel much lighter, but I don't know for sure. The main new power-up in this game is the Acorn suit, and I gotta give credit where credit is due. Out of all of the new power-ups presented in the new Super Mario Bros. Series, this is one of the most versatile. Its main use is gliding, which is very useful for covering long distances with minimal effort. It is a blast finding ways to skip entire chunks of levels using this thing. And shaking the Wii Remote mid-flight also gives you a little boost in the air, which at times can save you from dying. I love this power-up, I do, but unfortunately, this is the only new power-up in the game. Kinda. The game also adds baby Yoshis, which are found all over the world map. These guys are just power-ups that you have to carry, like regular Yoshis, which are also in the game, by the way. These guys still eat enemies, but they do have differences as well. The pink baby Yoshi inflates and allows you to float and gain some height. The blue baby Yoshi shoots bubbles to trap enemies.
I think the pink is much more useful than the blue because it like floats and you get to be like, you know, have a bit of air time before you like die. Which, to be fair, the acorn, are you serious, bro? The acorn can already do that. Yo, can you fix yourself? Yeah.
And items, and then the yellow baby Yoshi glows to light up the whole damn room. This is the only one that you can't take with you to the world map because not every level is dark. But yeah, with the blue and pink Yoshis, you can take them wherever you damn well please. I wish they let you take regular Yoshi with you too though, but are the baby Yoshis useful power-ups? No, especially with the Acorn suit, but they're still a respectable addition. The Propeller Shroom and Penguin suit from New Super Mario Bros. Wii also return in this game, but only in the special world. This honestly makes perfect sense. The Penguin suit doesn't have a purpose in this game other than looking cool, and the propeller shroom's whole purpose is completely overshadowed by the acorn suit, which does similar things. So saving these for little post-game secrets is more than I could ask for. It's still really cool how they brought them back at all. But yeah, I guess it's a good time to talk about the special world, Superstar Road. This is very similar to the Wii version special world, as levels are unlocked every time you collect all the star coins in each world. And these levels are some of the most fun in the entire game. They're very challenging at times, which is to be expected from a special world, but the way they're executed is what makes them stand out. They use the game's mechanics in ways that aren't used by any of the other levels in the game. And if you ask me, I think Nintendo took notes from these levels when creating the next game we're talking about. Every once in a while, this new character Nabbit would show up in one of the levels, where you would have to catch him before he hit the finish line.
I fucking hate Nabbit, bro. This guy would be so annoying. Every time I see him, I'm like, oh, gotta save him. Like, gotta save the items. Like, dude, this guy would never stop stealing. Like, I feel like he stole the same shop like 3 times. Like, that poor, like, and you had like a time limit to catch him. Like, bro.
But don't worry, these are stupidly easy to complete. Most of the time I caught this guy—
They were easy, but I did hate how many times I had to do it, because I was like, okay, well, I guess I should do it, right? I mean, you had a choice if you want to do it or not, but I felt like I had to do it. Like, it felt like a necessity. Like, I felt like I had to be, like, the town hero and save this dude's pumpkin pie or whatever he got stolen.
Within the first 10 seconds of the level. It's merely a time waster. Is what I would say if you didn't get a P acorn as a reward. This power-up is very useful in specific situations, as it has all of the features the regular acorn has, but it allows you to use an infinite glide. It's a very broken power-up, so you can only use it in one level and then it disappears, so you have to use it wisely, but they're pretty easy to get considering what you must do to gather them up. There are also 2 bosses per world, sometimes even 3, and they're the Koopalings yet again. Dear lord, man. The fights do have new mechanics and new gimmicks and all that good stuff, but man, at this point, I'm not even—
Also favorite, I think Roy is also my favorite in this one too.
Even gonna lie, the Koopalings have gotten kinda stale. The mid-world tower fights, however, feature Boom Boom straight from Super Mario 3. This is a very surprising inclusion. I just wish the fights lasted for more than 2 seconds. All you have to do is jump on him, wait for him to get up, and jump on him again. When you hit him, he stays in the same place, so it's the easiest thing ever to just hit him as he gets right back up. These are some of the easiest fights in the entire series, and I cannot stress that enough. But overall, the bosses in this game are very lackluster. They're not bad by any means, but they're stupidly easy and generally soulless. The 4-player co-op also returns in this game, but due to the level—
oh my god, why does it look like that? Is it just me, or do I feel like the frame drops really bad when they like do the 4-player or 2-player? Like, I just feel like that's with every game. It's just when you have co-op, it just, the frames will drop mega.
Design differences from the Wii version. Playing this game with 4 people is a little too chaotic for my liking, but playing this game with 2 to 3 people is fine enough. But you can also play this game with 5 players through the game's brand new Boost Mode feature. What is Boost Mode, you may ask? Well, you just tap on the gamepad screen to make blocks appear. Real question. Who would want to be the guy on the gamepad? Seriously, this is a fine way to utilize the Wii U gamepad's features in this game. However, I can't help but think of so many other ways the gamepad's features could have been incorporated into the actual game. Just look at Super Mario 3D World. Several levels in that game have you blow into the microphone, tap on the screen, and all of that stuff. Why couldn't the levels in New Super Mario Bros. U incorporate stuff like that? I understand people like using just the Wii remote for this game. I do too, but I feel like incorporating the gamepad in more levels would not only make for a good way to demonstrate the console's capabilities, but would also allow the game to feel substantially different from the rest. But Boost Mode is just kind of there. It doesn't add anything to the package.
I didn't know they did that. I didn't know they did the thing where you just... I didn't know the Wii U did that. I mean, I knew that the Wii U for the 3D World, obviously, that they, you add that kind of stuff, because there'd be levels in 3D World where they would give you this, like, blow option where you're like, oh, you have to blow into the Wii U, and the thing would, like, move, like, these platforms would move, or these doors would open. It's like that. They have, and then they have, like, the pen thing that they have on the Wii U, where you can, like, tap on it, which that's why I like the Wii U, because it kind of implemented a lot of what this had, because you see here, if I can find it, see here, it had, like, the pen that you see here, but it was on the Wii U, which I thought was really cool. But, you know, yeah.
Outside of the main campaign, we also have some extra modes. The first one is Challenge Mode. This mode allows you to complete challenges in 5 separate sub-modes. We have Time Attack, Coin Collection, 1-Up Rallies, Special, and Boost Mode challenges. These are a pretty fun way to test your skills, and it gives some extra stuff for you to do when you're bored of the main game. It's kind of fun going for gold rankings on all of these things, as they get pretty challenging at times. We also have Boost Rush, fun going for...
Especially when you get to use your own, like, me face. I find that so fun.
gold rankings on all of these things, as they get pretty challenging at times. We also have Boost Rush and Coin Rush. Coin Rush I couldn't try out because I'm lonely, but apparently you just compete with another player to collect as many coins as possible. Boost Rush puts you in these auto-scroller levels, but as you collect coins, the level speeds up. This is a fine addition. I appreciate the effort to provide some extra content nonetheless. If you're looking for a challenge, I highly recommend checking out some of these modes.
Aren't they in airships? How are they out there?
But yeah. Other than that, there's not much else to say about New Super Mario Bros. U. This was the nail in the coffin for the series, because even though this game is pretty decent in its own right, it suffered from a lack of pure originality. This was yet another game that blended in
I want to point out again, I don't know how they could be original. It's a New Super Mario game. It's just going to be the same formula every time. But I can understand where they're coming from.
The rest, and at this point, hope was being lost.
They want something new.
Like this series was bound to die out after this game was released, which sucked because there was so much potential to be realized with this franchise. What we needed was a completely new spin on New Super Mario Bros., but it seemed like that wasn't going to happen. Until Nintendo dropped it as DLC one day. New Super Luigi U is one of the most polarizing games in the history of Mario games. Out of every New Super Mario Bros. Game, this is the one that feels different from the rest, and that's due to numerous reasons. The year 2013 was dubbed the Year of Luigi, and to celebrate, Nintendo dropped a new Luigi's Mansion game.
By the way, the best Luigi's game. No, Dark Moon. Luigi.
Merchandise, and most notably, a full DLC expansion for New Super Mario Bros. U called New Super Luigi U. But make no mistake, this isn't just an extra level pack, but rather, this game has the same number of levels as New Super Mario Bros. U. That's insane. Because of this, Nintendo felt the need to drop a physical release as well, which I bought because it looked cool. Anyway, what's the deal with this game, and what makes it so different from Mario U? Well, for one, Mario is nowhere to be found in this game. All that remains is his hat on the table. The title of the game even has bros crossed out. Like, is Mario f***ing dead? But other than that...
I mean, I don't know, man. Maybe Luigi finally snapped just fucking when they were showing up to the party. Luigi just, like, waterboarded him or some shit. Just, you know, like, threw him out just straight up. Just, like, grabbed him around the neck as they're walking in. Pretend like they're hugging and be like... Mikey, Mario, Mikey! And just, you know...
The story remains the same. The world map is also the same with the same world themes and all that good stuff. The power-ups and bosses are also the same, and apart from the removal of all of the extra modes, the things that Luigi U does differently are the controls and the level designs, which is understandable because this was just supposed to be a DLC expansion. But yeah, you heard that right. Luigi controls much differently than Mario. He has a high jump, which is much floatier than Mario's, and his physics are very light, which causes him to slide on the terrain, instead of coming to a complete stop. While these seem like minor additions, that is far from true. Luigi's different controls in this game are such a nice breath of fresh air. Remember, up until this point, we have been playing the same gameplay style for damn near a decade. It is so nice to finally have a different control style that allows them to do new things in the level design. Well, I guess we should talk about the level design in this game.
I never really played much of New Luigi U. I never played that. Is it good? Is the Super Mario U like actually like a good game? Because I never played it.
Every level in this game is set on a timer of 100 seconds. Now, that may seem like a strict time limit, but it's not. For one, these are 100 full seconds, not the weird Mario seconds that are present in the base game. On top of that, these levels are very short, so often you'll find yourself finishing them with more than enough time to spare. Despite this, there's still a sense of urgency in these levels, which causes you to want to speed through them as quickly as possible. And the best thing about that change is the fact that these levels are built around speedrunning. As someone who has always loved running through levels in New Super Mario Bros. Wii as fast as possible, this is exactly what I needed. It is an absolute blast trying to complete these levels as quickly as possible without taking damage.
Yeah, see, I don't like that. I fuck with the idea, but I don't like the concept of having to just speedrun the whole time.
When you manage to do a flawless run in one of these levels, it feels so satisfying, trust me. But there is a trade-off to the fast-paced level design. These levels are pretty difficult at times, and that's by no means a complaint. I love the difficult level design this game offers because it makes it even more challenging to master the gameplay. And even for first-time players who suck at the game, it's still a load of fun practicing the levels. There are so many obstacles and hazards placed in the right spots to the point where you need to time your jumps perfectly to avoid them. The whole design philosophy of this game is what makes it the most fun out of every game we've talked about. If I had one complaint about the level design, it would be the star coin and secret X placement. Holy shit, man, this is even worse than the original game. You will not be able to find a lot of these things without looking up a walkthrough on YouTube. I would bet money on that. There were times where you had to ground pound a random ass spot in the ground to get a star coin. No indication tells me, hey, you should...
Oh yeah, let me just find a, oh, magic wall! A star coin! Break a random brick on the ground and there's somehow... And I like completing games, so that just doesn't click with me.
Probably ground pound here. I was on a call with some friends while playing this game, and one of them started dying laughing when I showed him where one of these star coins was.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Why are you laughing so damn loudly?
It's a funny...
Just you. Building your app. On base 44.
It's a funny concept.
What is so funny? How on earth was I supposed to find that? And it wouldn't be an issue if the star coins didn't matter, but like Mario U, these are required to unlock the World 9 levels, which are the best in the entire game. But oh well, I guess guides are always there. Nabbit also returns in this game, but since Mario isn't in the game, he's playable. Even in single player, if you hold down a specific button combo before hopping into a level, you can play as Nabbit. This guy is just the cheat mode pretty much. He's completely invincible, like literally, he can't take damage at all. Because of this, he also can't use power-ups, but instead, when he collects them, they get turned into lives at the end of the level. That's a cool feature, but for me, lives weren't really an issue. Because this game is difficult, Nintendo felt the need to spam 1-up mushrooms all over the levels. So you'll still be able to rack them up without getting a game over. But this is a cool concept for a 4th player. Unfortunately, because of this, when playing with 4 people, someone is required to play the easy mode, which is no fun. But overall, Luigi U is a fantastic game. It just kind of sucks how this one was the least popular out of all of them. It was initially released as just DLC for Mario U.
Yeah, no one talks about Luigi U. I don't think I found a single person that actually is like, just will genuinely go up to me like, yo, you remember Luigi U? That was fire, bro. Like, no, they talk about 3D World and all that other stuff.
So naturally, not many people were going to buy it. It's a damn shame too, because if more people bought this game, it could have sent the new Super Mario Bros. Series in a new direction. But because of its obscurity, there was never another installment in the series. And instead, Nintendo resorted to whatever the hell this was.
I have this game. And literally the same exact thing. Same thing. Literally same boss fights, same world, same everything.
New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. Why? After 6 years of nothing related to New Super Mario Bros. Content, Nintendo decided the best idea would be to port New Super Mario Bros. U to the Switch and give it the deluxe treatment. The thing was, this wasn't a true deluxe port as it didn't add any content. The main selling point of this entire package was the fact that it included New Super Mario Bros. U and Luigi U, which didn't make any sense because there were already bundles that existed on the Wii U that included both of the games on one disc, making this whole marketing scheme pointless. But there are some very minor additions to this game. First of all, on top of every character, including Nabbit being playable in single player mode in both New Super Mario Bros. U and Luigi U, we have a new character to the series, Toadette. Right off the bat, it's entirely clear that Toadette is in easy mode. Her controls are more grounded, she can't slip on ice, and she swims like a penguin. Also, in Luigi U, when playing as her, she adds 100 seconds to the timer. All of these attributes were added to Nabbit as well, making Nabbit the easiest option to choose from since, again, he's invincible. However, Toadette can also use this new Super Crown power-up, which turns her into Peachette. In this form, Toadette can float and high jump, kinda like the squirrel suit. While this is a cool addition for people wanting a simpler experience, the problem is that these power-ups still show up when you're not using Toadette. That's a problem. I don't want Super Crown power-ups filling up my inventory when I can't even use them as f***ing Luigi. I understand when playing multiplayer, you would want to give the Toadette player the...
Dude, that's what I'm talking about. Like, why do they genuinely do that? Like, you're playing Luigi, and then you get the Toadette power-up, and now it just fills your slot, and you can't use any other power-up. Like, bro, what do you want me to do? Just let it rot in my pocket while because I don't want to play as Toadette. Like, I don't. I want to play as fucking Mario, Luigi. I'd rather play as Yellow Toad than play as Toadette, bro. Like, oh, shoot.
Player, they serve no purpose. Also, to make it even worse, one of the most baffling decisions to me was the fact that they put Yellow Toad and Blue Toad in the same slot. Hell, a lot of people thought Blue Toad was just removed from the game until someone discovered that pressing R on the character select screen lets you play as Blue Toad. The problem with them being on the same slot is that when playing multiplayer, you cannot have a player using Yellow Toad and another using Blue Toad simultaneously. Meaning that if you're playing...
You're just changing colors.
With 4 players, someone is forced to play as one of the easy characters. Where's the fun in that? How hard would it have been to add another character slot for Blue Toad? You can leave Nabbit and Toadette as easy modes, that's fine, but at least make it so they're not required when playing with 4 people. Also, when you beat a level with Nabbit, the world map dot will turn purple, which basically tells the player, hey, come beat the level normally, you pussy. Another weird change is that they map Twirl to the jump button, meaning that double tapping the button lets you do the mid-air spin. This is a huge problem because it's very easy to accidentally hit the A button when trying to make tricky jumps. I can see why they added this. When playing with a detached Joy-Con horizontally, the R and L buttons are pretty difficult to press, but the motion controls are still in this version of the game, so why not just do that? Thankfully, you can disable this new feature by holding down both sticks on the title screen, but why is the option to disable it locked behind a cheat code? I didn't even know this option existed for the longest time until I saw a YouTube video talking about it. But oh well, at least the option is there regardless. Also, boost mode and the boost challenges were removed altogether. This still would have been a cool option.
Oh, and I still have the fucking penguin power up. Oh my god. I don't like this power up any more than I like the small mushroom, and I think that's in this too.
Handheld mode, but oh well, they weren't that good in the first place. But yeah, that's it for New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. This was just a cash grab, and because of the removed features, I wouldn't be surprised if someone said they preferred the original game over this one. The only addition at the end of the day is an easy mode, which wasn't needed because the game was already pretty damn easy, so not many people are going to use Toadette, especially in New Super Mario Bros. U. Luigi U is a different story, but whatever. Top it off with the fact that this game to this day is still at the full $60 price tag, and this shit is damn near a scam, but
it's the same fucking game, and it's 60 bucks. Tax 63. Like, brother, it's the same game. Make it 20 bucks at most, bro. There's literally no change.
After this, the New Super Mario Bros. Series was officially over. The next 2D Mario adventure wouldn't come out until 4 years later, and Mario Wonder is a completely new direction for 2D Mario games, with no...
Which I love. I love that they... How do I... Volume? Volume? Dude, I love the Mario Wonder game, bro. I love the elephant power-up. I love the bubble power. I guess the bubble power-up's useful. Like, I don't care. The drill power-up's cool. Like, I love the design. I love the talking. I think it's one of the best, newest ones for the New Super Mario Bros. Series, but, you know, it's whatever.
New title in sight. Man, it just kinda sucks. What started as a fun return to form for the series became a yearly cash grab for Nintendo. And when the series started to show promise and innovation again, they just flat out killed it altogether. And despite the negativity I gave these games throughout the video's runtime, I still find myself enjoying them quite a bit. But when looking at them in retrospect, they were all really the same, minus Luigi U, of course. If you ask me, from an unbiased standpoint, the worst one in the series series is probably Mario U, and the best one is Luigi U. Kinda crazy how that worked out. But there you have it, y'all. That's the downfall of New Super Mario Bros. I hope you all enjoyed this massive video, and let me know what you all think about these games.
W. Shout out to SF Productions, bro. W. Okay, we got 2 more videos. These are short videos, but yeah. Also, quick thing, I don't know really how that was a downfall, because yeah, some of these games are bad, but like at the end of the day, it's not like that crazy of a change. Okay, we got a next video, and it's a body cam video. I love these body cam videos, but we're gonna start off with this one.
Well, a little birdie told me rates are taking a dip, which means that dream home won't be.
Officers.
Okay. When police catch you while you ordering a pizza. Shout out to Midwest Safety. Make sure to subscribe, guys. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to like. It's a 12-minute video. All right, y'all ready for this? All right, let's go.
Officers in Glendale, Wisconsin are informed of 2 shoplifters at Target who are currently fleeing the scene in their vehicle.
Turn off these subtitles. Change. Subtitles off. Yes.
As multiple units arrive on scene, one officer spots the suspects and begins to approach their vehicle, unaware he's about to take part in one of the craziest pursuits and funniest arrests of his career.
does he like go order like a Domino's like pepperoni pizza, and then while he's mid-purchase and he gets his pizza, the police show up and he's like, "Sir, you have an arrest warrant." And he's just mid-eating the pizza, and he's like, what? I just got my pizza. Yo, this was $12. Like, can I at least enjoy my pizza before I get arrested? Like, what?
Taking off northbound on Port, King David Paul 3628, Texas.
Oh, it's a theft, and he gets arrested at a pizza. Yo, why would you stop at a pizza shop? Like, do you think the owner's just gonna come out with the back with a shotgun? Get my damn pizza shop. Like, what's gonna happen, bro?
Green light at Chipotle, continuing northbound speeds of 50. Traffic is light.
At Chipotle. Let his ass over.
Coming up to a red light at Lender on Ford, speeds are 60. He's going down to
he's not stopping. He ran there.
Green light at Ford, Lender, continuing northbound.
Retail type vehicle, silver Volkswagen or Volvo, I believe.
He's doing good.
It's a GMC. Therefore, continuing northbound, passing Clovernut green light, speeds are 95. I'm going to try to get in front of him, get sticks if somebody wants to take my spot.
Do it.
I'll do that. 30, call it when I do that. Coming up to a little bit of traffic at Starbucks, 60.
No, this guy is not slowing down. He's like, he's putting it all in. Dude, but out of all places, you're gonna stop at a Domino's. Like, is it really worth it when you're about to get arrested? Like, if you're mid-chase, you're like, oh, let me go stop for a Domino's really quick. Like, do they have drive-thrus Domino's? Because imagine that. Imagine, like, he's in the drive-thru, and then he's like, yo, hurry up, give me my pizza. The cops are behind him, and then he's like, yo, can you hurry the fuck? Dude, that'd be so fucking hilarious. So this is that.
Continuing north on Corpus, coming up to a green light at Green Tree.
Oh my god.
Pulling off our green light. Going westbound on Green Tree from Fort. Westbound coming up to Chief Lake, speeds of 40, no traffic out here.
Continuing westbound on Green Tree.
Speeds of 65, no traffic.
Slowing down for the stop sign at River, continuing west.
So he's following like laws or something? Like, he's like, oh yeah, no, I'll respect some of the laws here for the traffic laws. Like, I'll stop at the stop sign, but no, I'll hit people and I'll hit cars though. Like, that's like okay, but I'll stop for like stop signs. I'll be respectful.
Traffic at the stop sign. Previous.
Oh, he does it. Oh, he won't stop. Okay.
You went northbound river.
This is a neighborhood. You're gonna kill somebody. Interrupting my sick ass pizza.
Continuing northbound on River Road at a red light. Good Hope and River. Red light. Speeds are 50.
Speeds are 50.
Yeah. Get that. Yo, will someone ram him already?
Slowing down for that red light at Good Hope.
Please help me. Dude, he would have been lower than me. I would have hit this guy.
Westbound on Good Hope, speeds are 45. We are in pursuit of a retail theft vehicle.
Yo, you need backup. You got 2 cars chasing one guy, and at the end of this, he's just gonna go to Pizza Hut. Like, or Domino's, whatever it's called. Like, bro, get some spikes out. Like, he stole a vehicle. Stop him. Stop him. Y'all seem like you're not doing anything to stop him. Really nothing. You guys are just following him. You're playing follow the leader with the stolen car.
Yeah,
cut him off.
Terminate.
Terminate. 100% correct decision. Okay. Oh, they're gonna... About time. Oh. Nothing.
12, did you say terminate?
I did. He's doing another detour on the west side.
He's not terminating. Oh, he's putting up 6. Pull him out. Pull out that spikes.
10-4. Terminating.
Is he about to just...
Found on Good Hope. He's doing another U-turn going westbound on Good Hope, coming up to Green Bay. Red light there, stop 6.
Go!
Positive sticks!
Green Bay, red light there, stop 6.
Only 2 tires though.
Got him.
I feel like you could still function with two tires, I'm not gonna lie.
Terminate, follow him.
I understand, video. I understand that it's a good sergeant. He's doing his job. I understand. You don't have to tell me 7 freaking times when he makes a good call, okay?
10-4 terminated. Everything's off. Continuing northbound. That vehicle
he's still
is
driving, so y'all really did not
He's
do
northbound on Green Bay. It has got good sticks on the driver's side. Tires are deflating right now.
Oh, okay.
Passing the 7300 block of Good Hope on Green Bay northbound.
Y'all better hope he doesn't spin out.
Not in pursuit.
He will go. He will go crazy.
Vehicle's continuing. It's slowing down now. It's passing range line right now.
Wait, so to like, did he try to escape them at Domino's, or will he just? Oh, I'll just let the video play. Oh, he lost sight. What the?
I believe it went north on range line. I do not see it north on.
He got hit with. Y'all are the worst, bro. He got hit with spikes. Y'all ran like. This is why you ran him. This is why. My idea would just forget the sergeant, ram him.
Green Bay. I got a citizen saying he went south on range line from Good Hope. Or I'm sorry, from Green Bay.
Snitch.
Gonna continue to check the area, see if they ditched the vehicle. Gonna check around your park. Disregard. He is southbound on range line. He's past the entrance to.
Dang, he almost got away too.
Up to Good Hope.
He almost got away with it.
He's gonna be making a U-turn. Eastbound on Good Hope.
What if he doesn't? What if he just told us not it?
Probably gonna go southbound on range line.
Watch as he doesn't.
Patients at the intersection of range line and Good Hope. You're losing the front driver's side tire.
He's gonna totally snap.
Currently southbound on range line.
Or he's just a tire, one of the two.
On side 20.
Isn't this a stolen vehicle? So aren't we just
AMT stands for Aviation Maintenance Technician, the people who fix airplanes. Earn a diploma.
Alright, he ducked in the neighborhood.
While officers lose sight of the suspects after they enter a neighborhood, reports of 2 male subjects were seen running in close proximity to where the suspects were last seen.
I was was just told that 2 subjects ran westbound across the railroad tracks.
Oh? Oh, okay. Let's drive on the sidewalk.
Is that at the $6,900?
This is crazy. Oh my god.
From the area of Sydney and Bureau. I have yet to locate that vehicle.
734 is going to get
I love how we're just riding on the sidewalk.
I believe it's Bureau or Green Tree that comes out of the neighborhoods. Behind leader towing.
It's been the craziest police chase. Well, not really, but...
As the suspects are still on the loose, this lucky officer happens to pass by a Domino's pizza place and sees 2 men inside that may match the suspect's description.
This is the description again.
The 2 white males, one's older, wearing a black jacket, possibly with a brown paper bag, and the second one is wearing a black leather jacket and darker blue jeans. Both white males.
I can't see the race, but there are 2 males standing inside a Domino's.
So they get away, and they decide, oh, let's go hide in a Domino's. You know what I would have done? I would have ditched the clothes. I would have ran into Goodwill. I would have gotten some stuff, and then run to Domino's, and then just pretend that, and then just act like you're a crackhead. Go like, while you're eating your pizza. Just totally pretend that you're just not in your own world right now, like. It's easy as that, dude.
This is them. 750. Hurry up. Come on out.
Get him.
You're under arrest.
Both of you. Hands
On the ground. On the ground.
Hands behind your back. Hands behind your fucking back.
Oh my fuck. This was so funny. They're just tackling up. And the music.
Get on the fucking ground.
So
Get on the ground. Have you lost your motherfucking mind today?
That's good, bro. That's crazy. Copyright, though. Copyright.
Taser! Put your hands in your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Out of your damn line.
You keep your hands behind your back, too. If you don't quit moving your hands, quit moving your damn hands.
Correct.
Cuff him up. Cuff him up. Nice. At a Domino's. At a Domino's. They were just
You can
gonna
get half off Domino's pizzas when you order online right now.
Oh, that's part of the video. I was about to fucking say. Oh, here we go. Yo. I was about to say, that was so crazy ironic that they did that.
Pick on my
Glasses right now. Were you concerned about your glasses? So explain to me why I should be. I'll pick them up for you. But you're done doing this stuff, okay? We done chased you all over. Good. Then why'd you try to run out of Domino's?
I didn't try to run nothing.
Okay, see this?
I'm paying for a soda.
Yeah.
Okay, well, why is the camera pointed at his crotch? Can you point it a little higher up, please?
I didn't go to Target.
Okay. So now you done lied.
We were talking about Target? When did we start? When did we bring up Target?
I don't understand.
You don't have to. It's all on camera, see? Welcome to 2024. It's amazing.
Stop moving. I gotta sit up, man.
You can sit right where you are.
Thank you.
Any knives, needles, anything sharp on you?
No.
No needles or anything? Your glasses are going to be in your front pocket.
Are they there? What, can you check the lens? Make sure the lens are there, please.
They were there. Like I said, you weren't worried about them before when you tried to run out of here.
I didn't try to run. I was paying for a soda.
Paying for a store to cause you to stand up on this and try to jump past us? Okay. Tell you what. Watch your stuff talking.
Stand up. I'm gonna come grab your stuff and go into the squad. Is it yours free?
Yeah, mine's free.
Yeah, I got mine on the bike trail. Pop a seat. You injured at all?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah. My elbow, my rib where you need me.
What do you need you?
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
It's so funny after they arrest him and then they just like try having conversations with these guys over if they're injured or not. He's like, yeah, if you just fucking need me. I didn't need you. I didn't need you. Not on camera, I didn't need you. Like, I didn't need you. Fuck you mean? I can feel it. Like, what?
Other than that, you're okay?
Why did he look at him like that?
What do you need you?
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
Dude, this fucking... Dude, this Mr. Clean ass motherfucker. He's...
Other than that, you're okay?
My wrist.
Because of the cuffs? Because you were fighting with us?
I wasn't fighting.
Okay.
I wasn't fighting.
Yo, he had a pull at the table. What does that say? He's a blood. Give me.
How you doing, sir? Sorry to interrupt your business like that. They came into your business, right? They didn't order anything? Was anything odd about their behavior? Did he say anything in specific? Nope. I appreciate your time. Yep.
Where's this hat at?
It's right here.
He just came in. Did he buy a soda? Because he said he was trying to buy something.
They didn't buy anything. I was making food, and when I went to ask them, can I help you guys? And they said, you were about to make an order, and I went up to the register, and then I saw you guys
coming in,
drive in, and get out. I was like, damn.
All right, man. Thank you.
The suspect with the bald head seen being arrested in the body cam
bald
footage.
Suspect. Okay.
Gary was charged with retail theft and resisting obstructing an officer, believe it or not. He also had an active warrant for his arrest for 8 other retail theft charges, a robbery with threat of force charge, and another resisting obstructing charge. Gary took a plea deal and pleaded guilty to all but 2 retail theft charges, resulting in a sentence of 4 years in prison and 3 years of extended supervision. He is also prohibited from all Menards, Home Depots, Lowe's, Best Buys.
How do you get banned from every... You got banned from Menards, Home Depot, Lowe's, Best Buy's, Targets. Dude, they have the best stuff. How do you get it banned from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places?
And Targets, as those were all the stores he had stolen from in the past. The other suspect involved in the incident in the body cam footage, John, was the driver of the vehicle, leading to his charges of felony fleeing, eluding, hit and run, felony second degree recklessly endangering safety, retail theft, and possession of cocaine. As his case is still ongoing and he has not yet been sentenced, he is presumed innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
When you're shopping with your family, do you ever think you're standing 5 feet away from somebody who's ready to run from cops over toothpaste and hoodies? On many occasions, these thieves are in the same place as you and I, but they're not shopping, they're planning their escape. You can always spot them because they move very differently. They scan, they pace, and they're already halfway into getaway mode before the first item even hits the cart. So my question is, why are people in 2026 still trying to steal from Target like it's 1998, when they've got cameras, facial recognition, digital tracking, and corporate intel that's built like a police...
So you're basically like teaching us how to steal from Target. Got it.
force. That's not bold, that's delusional. But this is the mindset that turns petty theft into felony time because they got caught and instead of taking the loss, they hit the gas. Now it's fleeing, reckless endangerment, resisting, all because they couldn't walk out empty-handed. Now credit where it's due, these officers responded to this call very well. They used great communication and they used the appropriate amount of force while taking no BS from the suspects to make the arrest. Always remember, Target doesn't just watch you, they train the staff to 10 for you. They acknowledge you within 10 feet and engage you within 4 to make sure you know you've been seen. Because when you're seen, you're already caught.
Dang, one line. Talk to the fucking hand. That was tough. When you've been seen, you've been caught. Woo! Yes, you have. All right, one last video. Make sure to subscribe to Midwest Safety. Make sure to subscribe. Next video is 8 most disturbing things caught on dash cam footage. shout out to Chilling Scares. Subscribe to him, please, or them, whatever. And I heard Chilling Scares makes good videos. This is like my first time watching these kind of videos, so let's just see what they got. What the hell? I'm scared now.
This dashcam footage was captured in the early morning hours of May 2nd, 2023 in Browns Plains, Australia. In it, a white car can be seen traveling through a series of roundabouts before continuing on a straight road. Everything seems calm at first, but just 10 seconds into the video, something pretty messed up was caught by the driver's dashcam.
What? Did the car, like, just explode? I saw a lady, I was like, what? Yo, she went. She leaped for it. She was jumping to get hit. Why? What? Was that like a prank?
Disturbingly, a woman can be seen crossing the street right when the car is going by and practically throws herself at the vehicle.
Dude!
A couple of seconds later, a man rushes towards the alleged victim and tries to get the driver to stop. Though the driver had the common sense to drive away as fast as possible. Had the driver been distracted or shocked by the incident, he might have made the mistake of stopping and getting out to see if the victim was okay. Fortunately, the man and woman's bad acting made it more than obvious that something suspicious was going on, and that the driver would probably have been in danger had he gotten out of his car.
Yeah.
It's hard to accurately gauge the intentions of someone crazy enough to launch themselves into oncoming traffic and put themselves in the line of danger
weird,
like that.
Bro. Like, why would you do
But
that?
according to the description in the original video, the driver initially thought that the whole incident was staged to pull off an insurance scam, in which the supposed victim and an accomplice stage an accident, fake a severe injury, and then exaggerate their claim to receive compensation for medical expenses from the insurance company.
Would make sense.
Although this was the driver's first thought, the reason he drove off so quickly was something completely different. Later that same morning, the driver reported the incident to the police and mentioned in his statement that even though it wasn't captured by the dashcam, as soon as the man on the side of the road rushed out to help the supposedly injured woman, a group of men could be seen emerging from the shadows and sprinting toward the vehicle from behind. Realizing the danger he would be in if he got out of the vehicle, the driver took off immediately to avoid a potential carjacking, extortion, or even kidnapping. According to the Browns Plains police station, an investigation was launched after the report, but the people involved were never found. It's unknown what would have happened to the driver had he gotten out of his car to assess the woman's supposed injuries, or even had stayed there a bit longer in his car.
Yeah, you gotta get
One can
the
only
hell
assume
out
that
of
the
here.
men were trying to get him out of his car for some horrific purpose.
That's horrible.
Meet Canceline. She's a credit wrecker. She doesn't know that canceling older credit cards when they're paid.
I mean, dude.
In 2016, a YouTuber named Bear with Hat uploaded this alarming footage that he recorded on his phone in June of that year.
Okay.
In the caption of the video, the uploader explained that after leaving his friend's house in Keller, Texas, he noticed a white Dodge Challenger traveling closely behind him. Suspecting that he was being followed, he pretended to enter the I-35 highway but swerved onto a service road at the last second. To his horror, the white car then also swerved onto the service road and continued to follow him. In an attempt to shake off the white car, Bear with Hat made a sudden U-turn at an overpass and pulled over on the other side of the highway. When he saw the Dodge still following closely behind him, he sped off and pulled over into a turning lane in front of a hospital at the next intersection. That's when the white car stopped right in front of him with their left turn signal still flashing, and this is where things take a darker turn.
It's where you're pulling out the shotgun. You're pulling out the shotgun, and then after you pull out the shotgun, you're gonna pull out the millimeters. Pew! Pew! Deadpool that hoe. Oh. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Oh, and he's following them. Oh, and he's following them. Sorry, I got a call. Okay, continue. We're continuing. That was scary. We're continuing the video. Come on. Dude.
Just a few seconds after the uploader started recording to try to get the car's license plate, a man steps out of the driver's side of the Dodge and approaches the car.
That's horrifying.
Another man who wasn't caught by the victim's phone was also getting out of the car, but the uploader hightailed it out of there before he could clearly catch him on his camera. In the description of the video, the victim also mentioned that if the man on the passenger side had not gotten out of the way in time, he would have ran him over and kept on driving. At some point during his escape, the uploader dropped his phone on the floor of his Hyundai Elantra to focus on the road. He would probably have a cop standing outside.
Yeah.
As soon as the driver of the Dodge saw him head towards the officer, he broke off the pursuit and fled in a different direction. Because of the uploader's well-timed reaction and quick thinking, we'll likely never know what the two men had planned for him that night, but judging by their threatening behavior, it couldn't have been anything good.
I mean, what would you do?
This footage was captured on November 2nd, 2014, and shows a car speeding down Highway 78 at around midnight. A few seconds later, the video shows the driver slowing down to avoid hitting a suspicious roadblock up ahead, consisting of just 2 traffic cones blocking the entire road.
Oh, get the... I say we go to plan B. Instead of just, trying to drive out of the way or getting out and do something, which is probably plan B, I'd go to plan C. We run him over, and then we escape and kill him and leave without any evidence left behind. A clear, easy option to opt out of the situation. Because you can't run...
As the driver brings his car to a stop, his headlights eerily catch the lower half of a man's body walking suspiciously towards his vehicle. When he tries to drive through the cones, the man stands in his way, blocking the car's path. Sensing something is off, the driver immediately calls out to the man to try to get an explanation.
What's going on?
He's gonna shank him.
Can I help you with something?
Oh my god.
Yes.
It probably wasn't
Yo, he totally just duped him. The dude was gonna probably do some weird shit, so when he comes up to him, he's like, yes. Dude got the hell out of there. Dude, that's the... I love... These videos are so scary, bro. I can't. Like, what? Who puts cones in the middle of the road? Unless you're mentally unwell. He had to be on, like, some kind of drug.
Best idea to engage with a man who put cones in the middle of the highway. But then again, they could have been there for any number of reasons. In the caption of the video, the uploader mentioned that as soon as he asked him if he needed help, he saw the man reach into his pocket, and that's when the driver decided to play it safe and sped away.
Yeah.
According to the uploader, the man and his accomplice were later detained by the cops, but were somehow only charged with DUI. If the man had been given more time, it's anyone's guess what he would have done, but luckily the driver didn't stick around long enough to find out. This extremely disturbing incident took place at about 7 a.m. on May 18th, 2021 in West Pensacola, Florida. In the footage that was caught by a nearby parked car's dash cam, an 11-year-old girl can be seen kneeling on the grass waiting for a bus to pick her up for school.
What?
A few seconds into the video, a white Dodge Journey circles around the girl, and although she notices it, she doesn't seem to be alarmed. Unfortunately, the man at the wheel of the Dodge wasn't just casually driving around the neighborhood as the girl might have imagined. Just a minute and a half later, the same white car pulled over at the edge of the roundabout, with the driver completely oblivious to the fact that his license plates were being recorded. Once again, the little girl turns her head and looks at the white car several times, but with no real reason to be afraid yet, she stays where she is.
I know where it's
That's when the driver gets out of the car and does the unthinkable.
No! Get out of there. Get out. She got away. Well, maybe not. I don't...
In an act of pure evil, the man attempts to steal the girl and carry her back to his car. The girl bravely struggles against his grip, and eventually the man stumbles, causing both of them to fall on the grass. After realizing his cover had been blown, the man runs back to his car and drives away.
They both dip.
It's terrifying to think what would have happened to the girl had the man not tripped and fallen. But luckily his license plate made it easy for cops to track him down and arrest him that same evening. Later that night, the West Pensacola Sheriff's Department identified the suspect as 30-year-old Jared Paul Stanga.
Ugh! Yo, he even looks weird. He even looks weird, bruh. Dude. She is so lucky, bro. That is... I mean, he looks like a puffball. I don't know how he even got... I don't even know how he's able to run that fast. Like, she is so, like, dude, that's crazy. And this stuff happens regularly, too, which is horrifying, bro. Okay.
Yo, I'll call you in a bit, alright? Alright, I'll call you in a bit.
Love you, though.
Disturbing driving had criminal history. During the investigation, police also found that the Dodge Journey he was driving had been freshly painted, most likely in an attempt to avoid detection. Disturbingly, 2 weeks before the incident, the little girl mentioned to her school principal that a man in a white car had pulled up to her bus stop and talked to her, but no actions were taken by the school to protect her. After the attack, Jared Stanga was charged with attempted kidnapping of a child under 13, aggravated assault, and battery.
Good.
Luckily, the girl was reported safe, though obviously pretty shaken up by the events she went through that morning.
I would be.
Play War Thunder now. Join millions of players across the globe in massive battles.
On November 21st, 2018, a 24-year-old woman named Vanessa Donay sat in the back seat of her mother's Chevy Equinox with her 2-year-old daughter as they waited for Vanessa's mom to finish her appointment at a business center in Windsor, Canada. At one point during the waiting period, Vanessa noticed a suspicious man walk past their vehicle and stare at it for a little longer than necessary. Almost immediately after walking out of frame, the man doubles back around and approaches the car.
Oh, of course he does. I'm scared. I'm horrified right now.
Get the f***!
With an alarmingly casual demeanor, he then enters the Chevy through the unlocked passenger door where he finds Vanessa and her daughter sitting in the back seat. Understandably terrified, Vanessa can be heard screaming at the man. Although the rest of the incident wasn't caught on camera, Vanessa reported that as soon as the man saw her, he gave her a disturbing smile, shut the door, and took off in his black pickup truck. After she reported the incident to the cops and posted the video on Facebook, some viewers theorized that the man had maybe just seen Vanessa's daughter, and thinking she was alone, he thought he could steal her. However, others thought he didn't see anybody and was just trying to steal the car.
How do you...
Just 3 days later, officers with the Windsor Police Property Crimes Unit saw the man drive a vehicle into a parking lot near the area of the incident. According to the police report, as soon as the man got out of the car and went into an apartment building, the cops followed and arrested him without incident.
Good.
The man was immediately identified as 38-year-old Corey Oikel, and as it was later revealed, the vehicle he was found with was stolen, supporting the idea that he was only trying to steal Vanessa's car and not her daughter. Inside his car, the cops also found several stolen items from his previous car thefts, along with a bunch of random receipts that indicated the man had made fraudulent transactions using stolen property. As per the court documents that were released a couple of months later, the incident with Vanessa wasn't exactly Corey's first rodeo. After the cops were able to connect him with several other similar incidents from earlier that year, Corey was charged with 4 counts of possession of stolen property, 3 counts of theft, 2 counts of assault, uttering threats, attempted theft of a motor vehicle, theft of a motor vehicle, theft of mail, and fraud. Fortunately, Vanessa was smart enough to scare him away by screaming before he could do anything even more messed up than his previous crimes.
Okay, wait. Chat, one second, please. Okay. Okay. Where's my headphones? There they are. Oops. I messed up, but now I'm stuck again. I'll play with you. Yes, I did. I'm stuck. Yes, I am. Do. Yes. Yes. Okay. Cool. All right. Let's continue. Next scary dude. Next scary story. Oops, I didn't. There you go.
This next footage was captured in 2017 in Thailand. On the morning of December 26th, a 32-year-old radio operator named Mana was looking down at his phone as he walked back towards his car from his radio office when he had an unexpected near-death experience.
What? What?
As soon as he walks by the power line, the electricity cables above his head spontaneously explode.
Oh, it almost
Had he taken a fraction of a second more to react, Mana would have been struck by the power line, which would have most likely been fatal. As he later revealed in an interview, the explosion was caused by an electrical fault due to overheating, which melted the nearby wires. At the time of the incident, the city had seen some pretty heavy rain, which only made things worse. According to sources close to the victim, some cities in Thailand are known for notoriously dangerous overhead cables that litter the streets and pose a significant risk to those who find themselves walking under them at the wrong time. Luckily, Mana was able to walk away unharmed, but the incident obviously raises a huge red flag to how electricity is structured in some of these cities.
I mean, yeah. That's crazy, bro. But
on July 23, 2023, a woman's dashcam captured a particularly disturbing incident in Oakland. The footage follows the woman driving down Skyline Boulevard behind a white Dodge Charger. The poor video quality could be due to the woman's dashcam or to a possible compression when the video is transferred to desktop, but regardless, this is the quality of the original video. Aside from the woman's car and the white Charger, there are no other cars in sight. Out of nowhere, the Dodge suddenly slows down in the middle of the road and stops at an angle, blocking the woman's path.
Now, this is where I would say you're just doing too much, bro.
Come on now, quit around. No. Ah!
As soon as the Dodge stops in front of her car, the driver immediately realizes something is wrong and fear begins to set in. Unfortunately, nothing could have prepared her for what she was about to experience. After getting out of their vehicle, the two men rush at the woman's car and one of them begins banging on the window to make her get out. Although she panics and screams, the driver remains level-headed enough to step on the gas and drive away.
Good.
Fortunately, she was not followed and made it home safely.
Good.
In a later interview, the woman, who chose to remain anonymous, said that she had been driving that route for 38 years and had never been the victim of a carjacking until then. Although no arrests have been made yet, the cops suspect that the same two men who attacked the woman may be linked to other carjackings in the East Oakland Hills area, and they plan to continue investigating until they find the men responsible. The driver ultimately made the right choice in speeding away. Had she given in to fear and stepped out of the car, a carjacking would probably have been the least of her worries.
Probably.
This footage was uploaded to YouTube in 2016 by a man named Michael Bouchard, who mentioned his dashcam captured the following incident in Denver, Colorado as he was driving home from work one day. Keep your eye on the semi-trailer that appears in the left-hand corner of the screen.
Too bad you think you are. That's why they keep bringing you the gift.
Part of what pulls these disparate neighbors together and does the same thing in films like John Sayles and others who make movies about communities is that these folks, all in films like John part of what pulls these disparate neighbors together and does the same thing in films like John Sayles and others who make movies about communities is that these folks, although not impoverished, are stuck where they are without the wherewithal to move. Wealthier folks could change their circumstances.
As the semi travels through the overpass, the driver approaches the curve a bit too fast, causing the truck to tip over and nearly fly off the overpass from Interstate 70 to I-25. As soon as the truck hits the barrier, the side of the vehicle slices open, causing hundreds of cans of Miller Genuine Craft to rain down on the highway below. After the incident, traffic was backed up for miles on both highways as the truck was towed and cleanup crews removed the beer that had fallen on the northbound lanes.
I thought he said something like
Had
that.
the truck been going just a little bit faster, the truck would have plummeted on the road below and caused a horrible accident.
Oh yeah.
Fortunately though, no one was injured during the incident.
Good. That's it? Oh, dude, that's so tough, bro. What? That was crazy. Those are crazy. Oh, man. Okay. Well, now we're going to do a gameplay. I don't know what specific we're going to play. I think we're going to play... Let's play like Among Us or something. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's play something. Let's play something. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Okay. It's like play a game. Okay, now I am not much of an Among Us gamer. And also this game is like pretty much dead since the since what's it called? Since probably 2020. So, but it's still a fun game. Don't get me wrong. I just think, okay, I do just think that there is a lot of not a lot of people who play it much anymore. But let's do it. Fucking hate swipe card. There we go. Okay. So off the bat, God damn it. I hate fixing O2, bro. Okay, I got this, dude. I got this. 6. Oh, of course. Everyone just come on down and don't fix the other. Oh, they did. I think it's blue. Off the rip, I think it's blue. That or yellow. Yellow's just standing there. He's not doing anything. Okay. Okay. Okay, bro. Are you serious? Okay. Where? You know it's not me. Where was this body at? Where? Who found the body? Blue. Self-report. Do I call him out for a self-report already? Or is it too early? It might be too early. He voted? Yo, what? Yo, it's blue. It's blue. It's blue. Oh. Yeah, I'm voting blue. I'm voting blue. I've been sussing him since the beginning. Like, let's get him out of here. Bruh. Yo, if I see somebody, like, pop up on my thing that says it was me, guys, discuss. Yo, why did he skip? He didn't even say where the body was or anything. Like, this fucking dweeb, bro. I knew it. I literally called it, bro. I literally called it. Like, what? I literally called it. Oh, wait. Okay, let's find a new game. Find a new game. Find a new game. Okay. I think we found it. Okay. Only 3 people. So we're gonna have to wait a little bit, but let me just. Okay, bro. This is what I get for looking. This is generally what I get for looking. Okay. Kill distance is 2. Wait, what? Wait, why are we starting at 8? Like, what? I didn't sign up for that. I want to get another snack. I'm kind of hungry. crewmate. Of course I am. We're gonna play until I'm imposter. Which might never happen. So, we might be here forever. Fucking swipe card. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like every time you start a game of Among Us, you always get, like... You always get swipe card first. I think that's just how it is. Okay. Also the worst task in the game. Refuel. Refueling. Oh my god. Oxygen, oxygen, oxygen. Okay, but I gotta do prime. Gotta do prime. They fix it already? Holy shit. Who is that? Okay. Oh. Where was it? Wait, who was it? It was Yellow. I just saw him. Admin? Okay, I was in upper engine. I was in upper. All I saw was red, was near earlier. That's all info I have. I saw light pink vent. I don't know. I have asteroids if anyone wants to see. I want to watch. I think I have a task over there. I'll watch. Okay. I'll watch. Yo, bro, what? What? Wait, who said that? That was Green. I'm Groot said that. Okay. I'm gonna vote him because I don't like the name. I think the name's a little, a bit, like, a lot. Huh? Oh, Yellow left. Okay. Why did everyone vote? What if it actually is? Watch. Oh, there's still one in pot. Dude, they so. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm Groot. I'm sorry, I'm Groot. I'm sorry. I totally forgot I was gonna watch you. Oh yeah. Okay, you're safe. You're safe. I saw that. I saw that. I saw that. You're safe, buddy. You're safe. You're safe in my book. Okay. Refuel. Refuel. Okay. All right. We're good. We're good for days. Oh, okay. Okay. I have to get into electrical. I have a task. Okay. This is my last task, so it'll be done. I want like longer games though. Like I do want that. Pixelites. I just want to fuck with them. Just not pixelites. Okay. I fixed it. Now if they vote me out, I'm gonna be so pissed. Watch it. Watch them vote me. In Cath. Who wasn't with us? Because there was like a little bit of a core 3 happening. What? Who reported the body? That was Orange. That was Elderberry. Wait. Vic was next. Well, Vic was the closest. I think it's red. It could be red. It's red or Vic, I think. It can't be green. Oh. Green safe, by the way. Green safe, by the way. Oh, shit. I just felt I guess the most obvious. Like, I don't know. I got the last guy out. He did. God damn it. I don't think it's him. We failed this. Nah, I don't think it's him. Yeah. Fuck. It's fine. It's not fine. It's not fine. But I do have to watch security. Okay, so I trust him. I trust him the most. God damn it. It's fine. Lights can't turn. Okay, he's gonna go fix it. They're all the way up for an. Pink killed. It's Pink! It's Pink. I saw kill on cams. It's Pink. I saw kill on cams. I meant light pink. Sorry. Coral or whatever. Light pink, sorry. Coral or whatever. Coral or whatever. Hey! Hey! So it's coral. Yee. I was not an admin, I fear. Yo, you're cooked. Also, Orange lied about red with no evidence. I have evidence! Oh, so she just... Why am I saying she? They voted... Okay. Well. Woohoo! We did good. Good job, y'all. That was great. Okay, but we could like increase like the amount of people who are in this game. Oh, red's back. Red's back. GG. See if we can get to like a bigger game. See if we can get to a bigger game now. Okay. But someone took my color! He took brown, whatever. I'm gonna see if I can steal green. I can. Yes! Okay. I love you all. Thanks, man. I want to see if I can get to a voice chat lobby at some point. Maybe not this stream, but at some point. Figure that out. Choose peace and love. What are they talking about? Okay. Yo, can someone report that guy? Yo, I wasn't. You stole my color, bro. It's supposed to be brown with a box. It's blue. guys, ladies, let's calm down now. Please. What are these chats? Start the game. Yo, we have a get off my screen. I gotta leave. No. Get off my screen. Start the game. Start the game. There you go. How? Alright, let's go. Will I be imp this time? Watch. Okay. Tell me to kill myself then. Jesus. Crewmate. I guess. I would like to have like a role or I loved it. I can't. Like I genuinely can't. I can't anymore. Okay. I was almost cocked. I had a task in calf. What, bro? Oh, that was bad spelling. What? Who called? Kira-san. Who's brown? Oh, Boss Gamer 2. It's brown. Voting begins in 72 seconds. Roast sus on Diddy. This is why we don't play Among Us anymore, guys. This is why we left this back in 2020. The Simon Says. I guess, bro. I was just trying to do my tasks. Like, what? This is the kind of stuff people talk about when they do, like... This is, like... When people make videos about what ruined 2020... This is usually up there. It's a fun game. But then you have like people like where would it be? Where would it be? Where would it be? Like last game. Or I Love Diddy. I digress. I'm counting on you, Cyan. I'm sorry for the voting wait. Yeah, it's long as hell, dude. 10. Okay, 9. 8. Yo, can we? Who is leaving the game? I look. You just want to spam leave until I get into like a lobby where I'm gonna vote Brown, cause why not? Oh, and they gave us 70 seconds for discussion. I mean, for voting time as well. Okay, well, as long as no one's AFK and they'll actually vote people, then I will be all right. Yeah, I got him. Watch it not be him or something. Ha! Ah, he left. Ah! Wait, I had a task up here. Let me do it. No bueno. Oh, come on. I hate these long tasks, bro. I hate download. It sucks. Oh. Oh, shields. I was in the admin room. I was in the admin room. Gang, Cyan lied. I just said it. Cyan lied, bro. He lied. I think we should personally skip this meeting to further along the game to find out who is the imp. I think we should personally skip this meeting to further along the game to find out who is the imp. Garage opening. Also pink, and that's your reasoning. Wasn't pink in admin? I was. Banana's whereabouts pink? Wait, they're saying it's me? I also saw it came from the vent. No, it wasn't pink in admin, also pink. So that's your reasoning on Diddy. You saw me in admin. Oh, because there's a vent in Shields. I'm skipping. Yep, let's do that. I just hit my mic. I'm so sorry. Skip vote. Oh. Okay. Let's vote at Ben's. I'm fine with that. Get his ass out of here. Alright. Now let me finish my download, please. I don't know who that is. Whatever. Worry about it later. Oh! Okay, we're good. Now let me actually finally fix my security. I have weapons. I mean, Are you serious? Are you serious? That's how they get me? That's how they do me? Are you serious? I'm not even gonna do anything cool. That's so lame, bro. It's literally so lame. What? Watch as they say it's me. I don't know. I'm the most pink person here. Durr. That's what I'm talking about, bro. I am vote, bro. Like, dog, bro. Like, what? I don't give a fuck about you, Benz. Benz, you're an idiot. You mean Rose, or are you saying that because they skipped last round? I am is very sus. Even though it's I am. I know who it is. I know it is because they killed me. So this is working in the favor of the imposters. You guys are genuine idiots that don't know how to play a game. So quit voting people out. Great, you also voted to skip. Never mind. Fucking I am. Yeah, that was looking a good like imposter move from Light Pink or Rose or whatever you want to call it. Vote Gray. I wasn't sure on the banana thing. Neither was I. Yeah, 3 people voted skip. Like, dude. I voted skip because I didn't think that it would be him. I thought it was someone else. Genuinely. I mean, it's whatever, bro. Like, it's good. Y'all know who the other pink is? It's Rose. Oh, I should have texted that. I give up. Okay. Let me do this, and then I have to go somewhere pretty quick. Actually, I might not do that. I might not mistake. Asteroids is so much fun. Nice. Okay. I don't want to haunt. I mean, I know who it is. Where is that? Where is that imp at? Yo, Rose is playing the quiet game. Bro hasn't talked in a while. Oh, white. Rose. It's Rose. Ran from body. Tough. Dude, he said whole lobby's cooked. Dang, dude, a lot of people left. Like, what? It's Rose, ran from body. Everyone knows it's him. Bro knows it's him. Bro knows it's him. It's over. When I get imposter, I will not fumble like that. Die in the space. Dude, I love Idiot Sai. I love him. Maybe. Alright. But if voting do have to be like 2 hours long, we would move along by now. Yo, chat, it's been like 3 hours, y'all. How y'all doing? It's been for me. I don't know about you guys, but it's been like 3 hours for me. There's noises happening downstairs, bro. Like, what? And, yeah, we will play until I get imposter. Or at least try to. I'm gonna play a couple more rounds, and, we'll stop when I get imposter. I am an idiot, I vote. Maroon is mean, let's kick him. Who said that? That was Peanut. No, let's get Maroon out of here. Nice. Nice. Okay, but I look-y just want to leave though because I don't want to be. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Okay, let's go join a different lobby. I just joined people who are already being. What? Let's say. What does that say? I mean, yeah, bro, I guess. Okay. 3? Dude. We should add roles. Okay, let's go to admin. Swipe this card. Like I said, it's always gonna be an admin swipe card. Okay, oops. Come on, dude. Okay, let's do fixed wiring, and we have to do empty garbage. Okay. Dude, what? A win. Pearl Banana killed Electric. Purple Banana killed Electrical? What? So, Purple... So I'm thinking that you're saying that Purple Banana killed an Electrical. Banana Venta, Purple... Banana vented, and Purple killed. Got it. Glad that we got that out of the way. I'm open to voting them. Whatever. Where's Purple? Where's he at? Purple! Oh, there we go. He's also level 45. Yeah, he is the highest level here. I say we get him out of here. Players can make mistakes. Oh, look at that. An unknown error. Right. Right, buddy. Did I just lose internet? Okay. Oh my god! People have been just leaving, though. That's always a card, dude. I can never escape this stupid task. We've had the same mistake happen like 7 times. Is my stream lagging? I think the stream's lagging a little bit, but it's fine. We'll play a couple more rounds and that'll end stream. Sure, bro, make it 3. All right. Boop. Oh my god. This is crazy. I haven't been hit once. Watch when I do get it, I just die. I just explode. But it probably will lag out again. Watch. Watch, it probably will. But it doesn't do it now when I'm a crewmate. But it will do it like... Are you serious? Get me out of here. Someone get me out of here, please. Thank you. Security, security, security. Fix lights. I had to go to I had to go to electrical anyway. Oh no. Okay. Bet you Orange the killer. How many imposters are there? 3? No, I think there's like 2. He tried to lock me in there. Come on. Come on. Dude, what? I'm one of the first people dead? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Really? That's how we're doing things here? Okay. Oh my god. Okay. I don't know why I just started randomly laughing. I just laughed at just seeing the dude's name. Because I thought it was funny. Are you kidding me? There you go. 4, 3, 2. People, can you stop leaving? He started, okay? I'm gonna lose my shit. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. I don't want to see. Okay. If I make it to the end, though, maybe it'll make up for it. Okay, let's see what we got. Nice. Ah! Nice. Okay, electrical. Electrical, electrical. I have to head there anyway, so this is amazing. Can you stop fidgeting? Are you serious? Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm so done with dying. So done with that. I'm so done with that. I'm done with that. I'm so done stripping. You know I'm done. Okay. It's fine, Avery. Take your pills. Okay. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. She's totally faked it. They faked it. Take the task. Oh my god. Body already. Where? I'm becoming to become what? No storage. Lower storage red. Wait, he kind of was fast with that reply. I'm starting to think it is. Well, I was in nav. Just to let you know. Nav, just to let you know. I also have a weapons visual. Do I have any visuals? Probably not. Wait, does anyone actually ever finish tasks in Among Us? Does anyone ever actually get their tasks all done? Like, does anyone ever win by tasks? Because I don't think that's, like, ever happened for me. Nice. Nice. Okay, but I'm gonna admit that. Because it's download data, dude. I hate freaking download data. Download data more like... Okay. That wasn't as tough as I thought it would be. Okay, we're done. Move on. Don't. Don't touch me, I'm just a kid. It was in... It was in... Weapons. It was in weapons. I had game up there from Nav. Good game. Green? What? No. How? What are you... Okay, bro. It's you. How can you clear yourself? I don't know. I don't know. I don't have a visual. God, yeah, I can't speak. I don't know. I don't have a visual. Bison is cooking. LeMayo, so get out my teammate after another round. They just, dude, they suck so. Game. No, they suck so bad. No. This is generational. This is the thing that they talk about at weddings, bro. Like, it won't end. It'll never end. It'll never end, dude. I don't even want to do my... Bison cooking! Bison is cooking! Shut the fuck up. Dude, what they... Ghosts do tasks. They suck, bro. They suck, bro. Dude, this is so funny. Trying, but keep having meaning. Sorry, I messed up on green, but it's white. Dude. Bro, only call meetings if we should finish. Okay, I'm done. Get me the fuck out of here. Oh my god. I am sick of this stuff, dude. Dude, like, what? Where? Oh my god, wow. Oh my god, wow. This is the 10th lobby? Charlie Kirk! We are Charlie Kirk. Before we play. No, but for real though, why is forgot her name, Erica Kirk throwing off Michael Jackson concerts when mourning her dead husband's death? Genuine question. Okay, why are we just not doing our tasks? Why are we just sitting around? Oh, I thought they killed him. I thought they killed him. Oh. I just saw them! It has to be a self, bro. I just saw, dude. Upper engine. Any sus? I feel like... No, I don't want to say it. I gotta get more evidence. I gotta get more evidence. I think it's Charlie Kirk. I think it's Charlie Kirk. Oh, I think it's Charlie. Not Pink and Med. I meant Alex. Who's Alex? Oh, other Pink. You could have just said that. I was in reactor with White. No one around. So is Alex. I mean, I think it's... There's two imposters, right? I feel like it's both of them. I think they both the imposters. I think they both the imposters. Watch it be both of them. I want to be uncharacteristic for this game. But I keep dying first, and I don't get imposter, like, at all. So it's like... Just, you know, same old, same old. I think the biggest problem with Among Us back in 2020 wasn't that, like, everyone was under brain rot. I think it was just because 2020 was already a shit year. So this was, like, the only thing that they had pulling up their asses that they could genuinely, like, do, because everyone was locked up in their homes. So, I feel like, don't get me wrong, it's a fun game, but it's very repetitive, and you can find a lot of weird people on here. I had a caps lock on. I had caps lock on. That's not gonna be good. Can I pet my plants? Yeah, you can. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. Skip. Yes, please. Why are we calling meetings and then... Get her out of here. Get her bitch ass out of here. I was in the middle of my download. Wait, no, I was in the middle of my, beep. 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 That task. Yep. If I didn't do that, well, we would be cooked. Who is it? I don't care. Stop calling meetings. Oh, I didn't do download. Fuck. So I still have to do download, of course. Watch. Watch, it's Charlie Kirk. No. Oh, it's cooked. They did this. It's an imposter tactic to get them away from me. So, everyone away from me so that way they can kill me. I only see these in movies. Why aren't you fixing it? I'm just voting pink at this point. Where? What's happening? Wait, who died? Any sus? I was in electrical, then headed to admin when O2 sapped. But I think it's Avery. Oh, here we go. Here we fucking go. No. Guys! Oh! Y'all suck. For real. They were just walking away, not doing anything. Y'all suck for real. Skip. Watch this shit. Watch this shit. Watch this shit. Fucking hell. Get this off my screen! Yeah. These idiots. straight. Yo, why'd they blur out the word morons? Like, what? Okay, but I do have a test to do, so. Generational idiots. This is the worst. These are the worst crewmates I've seen in my entire decade. I haven't lived that long. Okay, let's see. 3, 4. Is there like 4 people left? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, baby. Oh no, baby. Charlie Kirk, go down. Go fix it. Go fix it. I sense a team up. He's fixing it. Okay, good. I hate O2 sabotage, bro. It literally sucks. Also, what should I do next stream, guys? Obviously, I'm doing another reaction than gameplay, but usually do gameplays at the end. But what should I do next stream? Let me know. Wait, where'd everybody go? Oh, why are we all over here? What? Oh, we're trying to do a stack or some shit? Trying to do a stack and then blame it on the other person? I'm low-key rocking with that idea. I don't know who it is. I think it's Charlie Kirk. I think it's We Are Charlie Kirk. We Are Charlie Kirk. We carry the flame. Because that makes the most sense. Oh, yeah. It's one of them. Oh, yeah. I knew it, dude. I actually knew it. I straight called it, bro. I knew it, bro. It's white. Self. It's yellow for sure. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Leaving! Playing another round. We'll play for a couple more rounds. Oh my god! We can't get a single good round. Oh, it's like dark outside. Dude, I just like can't. Dun dun dun. Bow, 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 bow. Every day I'm shuffling. Okay. Okay. Whatever, another game. Let's go. Why did I sound like Foxy doing that walk? Y'all hear that? It's only 8 people. Oh. Black! Black! God damn it. They don't even speak English! Oh, fuck. 7 times! I am halfway there. Yo, I'm so sick and tired of these freaking crewmate lobbies. Give me the imposter for once. The imposter for once. Whoa. Change your name, good sir. 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 I am halfway there. Nah. What you gonna do about it? Playing with my boy Roku, hitting with my girlfriend Boo. Rose is such a bitch. We're switching tactics. Okay. Great. Oh man. When imposter is sus. Ah! Okay, this is my tactic. 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 I head up to the electrical. Okay. I head up to the download. And then I wait. Okay. Fuck. Someone in here. So I wait. I wait patiently. I wait. Long and hard. Okay. Good. People are gonna think it's me though. So I gotta play this smart. I'm gonna head the opposite way. Head up over here, head up over here, twist some turns. Okay. Watch me cook. I might not actually cook though. Oh, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? What's up, potato? Back way this way. Okay, the group's over here. Oh, what's up, guys? What's up, chat? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Yep. Vent away. Vent away, vent away. Oh, I should have just reported it. I should have just reported it. I should have just reported it. Why didn't I report it? Why didn't I report it? Genuinely, why did I not report that body? Fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, cooked. I'm cooked. Ah! Oh, it's over. It's over. Okay. Lights. Let's fix it. Yo, this is beautiful! This is cinematic! Oh. This is so fucking good. Double kill at lights. Oh. I eat my food, but I eat it too. What? I just make noise. Okay. Okay, chat. Okay. That was tough. We ended on a good note. Hold on, I need to add my, let me add something here. Let me see. I'm gonna try to add my audio input. What is this one? Okay. And this one, default. Okay. We're good. Let me fix myself here for you guys. Okay. Now, I feel like that was a successful first stream. Pretty successful in my opinion. Hold on. Okay. Why am I... Okay. Alright, so that was a pretty successful stream, my opinion. If you guys enjoyed it, thank you so much for stopping in. I hope you guys had a great time. Next stream, I don't know when that'll be, but just look out for it, and I'll let you guys know when that is. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. I appreciate you all so much for staying with me and stopping by, but I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.